Hello.
Let's do it.
Hello. Can anyone? No, you can speak perfectly fine, Jonah. What do you do? You're happy to be here, right? Right?
Actually, I should probably share the stream in the Discord.
Which Discord?
I'm good.
Oh, am I breaking this completely complicated immersion?
You're ruining the bit, David.
Oh no.
Anyway, we have Jonah Scott here, completely not captive. I don't know what you're all talking about with this free Jonah shit. He's totally a man of his own free will. Here of his own free will,
you're
right?
okay with your
right?
arms behind your back throughout this.
Help
right?
me.
Listen, I don't want to partake in this sort of weird bondage thing you guys have going on. Like, I'm better than this.
It's not sexual.
Jonah is here with his own volition, and also because we paid him to be in the show.
You guys are getting paid?
Anyway, welcome to the stream, everybody.
Hi guys, hope you're all doing well today.
Hello.
Happy Wednesday. So yeah, today here we have Jonah with us, who is the voice of Warren in Farfetch'd. And as usual, we have Dave and Michael here as well. And possibly another friend that you are all familiar with will be joining us later. Gasp! But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. We're just gonna keep doing some cleanup work that I have been working very slowly on. Normally this would take me like 2 days at most, and it's been like weeks now because I'm like, I'm just gonna work on this while I'm streaming, and I'm like,
and if you
at this rate, this short is never gonna be fucking done.
If you're in the Patreon, then you now know the context for this shot. You've seen the clip.
Yeah, if you would like to. Hold on. Oh, I wasn't prepared. Oh, I should have had my Patreon up to link it.
Man.
And
it's
chill
like
and be super quick.
I just alley-ooped you and you threw the ball in the fucking
You hit it with your
bleachers.
face.
Listen, all right. So to recover, if you guys shut up, Michael. No, don't beat me to the punch. If you would like to support us on Patreon, we are already almost 2/3 of the way to our first goal. Don't bonk me. We're
Bonk me.
they play
Hey,
a
Rich
bonk
Stud,
sound.
thanks, bud.
Oh, Ashley, you might want to share your screen so we can hear all the reaction noises.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. But yeah, if you guys want to support us on Patreon, we now have that up, and you get access to behind-the-scenes sneak peeks and see a bunch of concept art and stuff. But the real cool thing is we just posted a minute-long clip from the short. So you can finally hear everybody's lovely voices and see the context for this shot right here. So if you would like to support us, my Patreon is patreon.com/Ashley Nichols Art. And literally for just $1 a month, only $1, you get all of the behind-the-scenes updates. We wanted
You get all
to...
the behind-the-scenes updates. You get production stuff. You get clips. For $5 a month, you get access to the Discord with a private Q&A. And then for $10 a month, you're going to get a week early access to all episodes of the show. So there's a lot.
a week early to all the finished episodes.
We are fucking lowballing you guys. We are giving you guys a hell of a deal to help us make a fucking show. So
We wanted to make sure that access to updates and being able to support this show in a meaningful way was as accessible as possible to everyone, because we know with everything that's been going on lately, sometimes, you know, a $5 donation is a lot. So we wanted to make it, you know, as easy as possible for people.
And you get the satisfaction, the warm fuzzies of helping out a wonderful artist, Bunny, as they bleary-eyed stare into a blisteringly white screen for most of the day.
this is fucking a Clockwork Orange.
Noticing the odors in her eyes and feeling frustrated.
God. I'm doing this show, I'm making my own show, and then I'm doing Lackadaisy, and I'm doing another show, which I don't know if I can talk about yet, but I think I can say at least that it's for Warner Brothers, and so I don't leave my office ever. It's a lot. Also, Jesus Christ, imagine Wagons. Thank you so much for the gift subs. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, thank you so far to everybody who's donated bits and sent in donations and gifted subs and all of that. That all also goes to supporting this show and supporting my team of insanely talented people. I think we have almost 60 people on our crew so far, and they're all absolutely wonderful and amazing, and they're all helping bring this crazy little thing to life. So you get to support them as well.
Since we're in the middle of production on the medium, which I guess we should go ahead and start off by saying this, a little bit of an exclusive thing. Thank you, Mick Dave, first of all, for the subs. Mick Dave. Is that like the McDonald's exclusive Travis Scott meal for me?
What would the McDave meal be?
What would your burger be?
Yeah.
Diabetes.
So regular McDonald's burger.
Dude, if I could make a fucking custom McDonald's burger, it would be like, you guys know what the McGangbang is?
Yes.
No.
So the McGangbang it's like double cheeseburger on top, and then you remove the bun and put a McChicken in the middle, and then another cheeseburger below it, right?
Oh, that's
you have
horrifying.
To be strategic with where you place the extra buns, though, because
Yes,
all that
you
extra
do.
carb,
It adds
I mean,
up.
granted, you are making an abomination, but like, do you really need all the 23 grams of carbs?
Here's
in a bun?
what I would do. All right, I would make a McGangbang, and then I would completely coat it in Big Mac sauce, and then put it in the deep fryer, and then put it on a stick like Bubble Bass.
That's horrifying.
Man,
and then I
that's
would
like some Korean street food shit.
and then I would dangle it over the heads of people who can't afford food.
Oh my god, Dave!
Dave, what?
No,
don't quit, Jonah.
That response, you made it so real.
I apologize for my co-creator, Dave. Please don't quit.
Was it gonna be like a rabbit or a grizzly bear or something cute? Like, no, people who can't afford food.
Also, I want to admit to my shame over here on the left real quick.
Is that Lola Bunny?
My distraction doodles. It is Lola and werewolves. I get
Oh
distracted.
I forget that, like.
Also, Ripshot, thank you for the gift subs.
Hot damn.
I keep forgetting how your audience cannot take jokes. I always forget that.
Everything is real, and when I go away, I am gone forever. When they don't see my face,
as Bo Burnham said, art is a lie, nothing is real.
Buy gold.
Object permanence only exists in people over the age of 45.
Did you say my name?
Huh?
It's in my gold, I think.
I said buy gold.
Oh.
I was gonna say also, Ashley, it's, and props to her absolutely for doing Black Daisy and Warner Brothers, and because she works very hard. I spend all my time working on this show to make it the best it can be.
You meme a little bit.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
We do a little meme, and we do a little.
We do a little troll.
We meme every now and again.
We dangle some burgers a little bit.
We dangle some burgers over some people who can't afford to eat.
Now I'm imagining just like fucking going over a bridge with like a fishing line and a burger over like homeless people.
Oh my!
Like,
over a homeless camp.
Yeah.
Oh, Dave, you're a wonderful person.
I would let them have it if they catch it.
Didn't we have like a huge thing on our last stream about Dave needing to be not so mean?
What do you think? I'm gonna like reel one in and throw him back over the edge? I'm not mean. Like
reel one in. Oh, got one.
Oh, that's a biter there. Now I'm imagining like a fucking like Discovery like a Deadliest Catch level show, but about homeless people.
Okay, but real talk for a second. I actually kind of fucking love the show Deadliest Catch.
I used to watch Deadliest Catch a lot.
I watched the fuck out of it, and nobody ever talks about it. So I'm like, am I alone? Like, does anybody else watch this show?
No, I used to watch
the episode where the boat almost capsized.
Oh yeah,
that was terrifying.
That was horrifying.
You guys, there's the videos I've been watching of like rogue waves on the open sea. Holy, some of those things get to be like 150, 200 feet tall, and that's taller than most like battleships.
That's fucking wild. People who go out into the open ocean like that are some of the most badass motherfuckers in the world.
Who's the guy who does River Monsters? He's another crazy son of a bitch.
Oh, I love River Monsters.
Oh.
That show fucks.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can find a picture. Where's
Good
Where's
shit.
one
Let's see.
of like a carp or something that was like 17 feet long?
Fish get big.
Fish get big.
Ashley, who's that YouTuber that you've been watching that's a fish biologist? They're a Twitch streamer also.
Oh, I don't
I'm a
remember.
whale biologist.
Oh, what the buck?
No.
Fuck.
I don't remember his
What the
channel
fuck?
name, but he's a fish biologist, and he's very tired of the internet's bullshit, and it's very fun to watch.
Oh, it's a man after my own heart.
Regarding fish?
Yes, all the internet bullshit that they get wrong about fish, he's just very upset about it, and it's very fun to watch.
I love this already.
Like
Let's
all
hear
the
this
shit, all the shit where people are like, the megalodon still exists. He's like, no, it doesn't. Shut the fuck up. And I'm just like,
Here it is. Here, their name is AVNJ. AVNJ.
ENJ.
I he isn't like a huge like personality or anything. He's very straightforward, but there's just something so endearing to just how like real his videos are. And also I just kind of like watching intelligent people be disappointed in the rest of the general population.
I know more than you.
I'm better than you. I judge you harshly.
Also, hello, hacker.
Oh, hello, hacker.
Hello, hacker.
Yeah.
It's a mutual of ours.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi, hacker.
I
It's been a
thought you
minute.
were just acknowledging being like someone's hacking the stream and just
I
being
know.
like, well, I'm gonna let this happen.
This is just happening now. I guess that's fine.
But yes, Jonah's here.
You
Hello,
sound
I
sound
am-
so enthused about that.
I'm trying to sound like he sounds when he talks to me.
I'm three big ass cups of coffee in. So I'm, as much as it doesn't sound like it, I'm wired.
Dude, I'm 3 bottles of Dasani in. I'm not even joking. They're like
Yo,
that.
you're ultra hydrated. You're
I
gonna turn into
am.
a fucking water elemental.
But Jonah voices Warren in our show as well as other stuff in the world.
Heidi ho, chat. I also stream on Twitch. If you haven't
Yeah, there's
checked out
that
my
too.
stream, you
I
should
was
do
like,
it because that's like my other
Warren's classic catchphrase, Heidi ho.
Heidi ho. Heidi ho, neighborino.
It's Ned Flanders.
He's Ned Flanders, but just with a lot of mental trauma.
It's true. It's Ned Flanders in that one episode where they burn his house down, right?
Yeah, sad but
Do
true.
you know about Oakley Dokley?
Well, I know
They're,
he says it.
No. They're it's a metal band that all dress as Ned Flanders called Oakley Dokley, and they're a real thing.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I love themed metal bands.
like Jonah and I have a mutual appreciation for Necrogoblicon. and
Necrogoblicon is it's just perfect. It's just well
it is
thought
the
out.
most. I saw a concert with them with my friend Lyle, and it was the most fun I've ever been to in a concert because John Goblicon comes out in a Chili's onesie and starts dancing in the crowd to the music.
I have a John. It got here 2 weeks ago, as a matter of fact. But I have a John Goblicon T-shirt that has like show logo on it.
Oh, the
Wicked
right
expensive.
now, like that
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
It was like $65, but and it's a white T-shirt too. So I'm like, do I wear this out and like get pit stains on it and like ruin this white T-shirt, or do I save it for special occasions?
Do
Do I
what
say
Dave
that-
does and has a house shirt and a fucking
Well, okay,
outside shirt
so
of the
that's
same
because-
shirt.
I have my my Photoshop like Final Form Flowey from Undertale shirt I really like, but the problem is that my Rat Ranch decided that she would start putting holes in it whenever she would hang out on my shoulder. So I had to get another one that is hole free to wear in public, and then the other one that's just full of holes, like a piece of Swiss cheese around the house.
It's
Goodness.
very cute because Dave will wear one or other of the shirts, and he'll always make a point to point out to me and Jacob and Michael, like, I'm wearing the house one today, and we're like, good for you, Dave.
Good job, Dave.
Dave, since living with you, we've come to learn that you're a very, very interesting character. Do you want to
Oh,
do you want to
thanks, man.
explain? Do you want to explain to Jonah and the audience some of the weird shit that happens,
Please.
like like when I was
Like
in my
the
recording
sauce
session.
drawer?
What are you making? Why are we making this about me? We're
Dave.
supposed to be talking about the show.
We should, but fuck the show. It's about
They
you
need
are
to
the
they
show,
need to
Dave.
learn a little bit more about the creators that
There's
they're
so much of
supporting.
you inside
These
this
people
show.
don't need to know anything more about me than what I give them.
Dave, do you want to tell everybody what you did in the bathroom while I was recording at one point?
Didn't I tell that story before?
I don't think Jonah's heard it.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
So I did not realize that Michael was recording. And
So the place that I record in, it shares a wall with the bathroom downstairs. So anything that happens in there, you can hear it in my recording closet.
Meaning that you're
yeah.
gonna hear me peeing in an anime very, very soon.
Neat.
So I went to the bathroom downstairs to urinate, as you know the people do, and I don't know why, but I just instinctively decided right before I let the geyser flow to just go 3, 2, 1, go from Smash Bros. And I just did that
Telling Xander.
yeah, like Xander Mobus. And I totally forgot that Michael was recording. And I did that.
Michael, did you hear on the other side? Did you just hear, yeah?
It was like Captain Falcon. Come on!
Come on!
But
Fucking
Go!
one of my other favorite things is we were all hanging out in the living room, and the boys just scream all the time. We're very used to that.
I've noticed that. I've been in the like handful of times that I've come and hung out with you guys, I have every single time heard somebody scream in the distance.
Yeah, you always just hear, ah! Like, every time. Fucking, and so, like, that's just the normal soundscape of the house at this point. Like, if we hear that, none of us blink an eye. And so we're all hanging out in the living room, and I hear, ah! From upstairs, and I'm like, oh, Dave's probably in a call with somebody, whatever. And Dave walks all the way downstairs and stands in the hallway in front of the living room and looks at me and goes, you didn't respond. And I go, what do you mean I didn't respond? And he's like, I called for you. And I was like, you mean that scream? And he was like, yeah. And I was just like, I started dying. He's like, you didn't respond.
It's a very specific tonality that I make. Here, I'll do it here. It's
all right.
Well, you gotta just go. Ah!
Yep,
Like,
there it
beautiful.
is.
Fucking, there's also a point where Dave was using the upstairs bathroom, and there's the staircase where I can actually see upstairs from the staircase. I was literally walking past the staircase, and at the same time, Dave was walking out of the bathroom. Nobody else was around, so it's not like he was doing this for anybody. He was just doing this for himself. He walked out of the bathroom, closed the door, and went, ooh. And I looked at him.
randomly in the house too, when nobody's around, I'll just hear any of the other boys just going, oh, out of nowhere.
Bad
For
noises.
no reason.
Getting up out of the seat, you're just like, ugh.
My instinct.
No, it's like the fucking like puffer
It's the
fish that's
it's the
eating the
puffer
get
fish.
that! Get the fuck out of here, Jacob! Jesus Christ. I don't know if that picked up on my mic, but my fucking roommate Jacob just right in my ear did the thing.
Whenever it's specifically
Jonah's theme with coming out of the puffer fish yet?
No, what?
I gotta show this to you. Hold on.
it's for me. It's specifically whenever I eat something really good, I'll just be like,
Oh. All right, here you go. It's in streaming chat. I show this video to everyone. I swear to God, it's one of my favorite videos online.
All right, let's pull this up. What is this? I'll show it to the world.
Please, please.
oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Also, hacker, Ashley doesn't survive.
That's the thing is that like you guys are putting me on the spot here. Like 95% of the time I'm like quiet and depressed, but then I'll just make random cartoon noises. Like
Jonah, this is so cursed.
I know, right?
That is so good.
The fucking key change.
Oh my god.
Didn't that pufferfish die
fuck.
after the
I
video?
hope-
Yeah,
Well,
it was
I mean,
being
yeah, you got
cooked.
He got it.
Oh.
I hope he was very delicious.
Oh fuck, that hurt. Oh man,
I love how pleased you are with that video.
I'm so happy with that. Whenever I need a good laugh, I always watch it because it just gets better. It keeps getting better and better.
That's us
Ugh.
with the fucking fixing these dolls' teeth video.
Oh yeah.
Has
Yeah,
Stream
fucking
seen
amazing.
fixing these dolls' fixing
no,
these
they
dolls'
need
teeth?
to.
Oh,
You gotta
Stream.
pull it up.
Wait, do you want to tell like the story? I mean, it's not much of a story.
I don't even know
but
how it
Go.
even came up. I think it was
fucking
just
Adam, our composer, just posted it, and we all started fucking crying.
It's the hardest I think I've laughed in a while. Is that video?
All right, volume warning. By the way,
Yes, volume
guys.
warning ahead of time.
Yeah, volume warning. So turn your volume down. But this is our favorite. This is probably the Farfetch crew's favorite fucking video.
Only got 7,000 views. What?
Needs to get 1 million.
Fixing these dolls' teeth.
It's just,
so fucking
it's just
stupid.
the sheer anger and rage.
It just from just the fixing these dolls' teeth.
Fixing these dolls' teeth.
Oh, fuck. I love that video, man. We all started posting it to Twitter with, like, no context. And then other people who didn't even know the context of that were friends with us started posting it too. Like fucking Morgana. And I was just like, hell yeah.
That's another good meme that comes from the Rankin Bass era. Why aren't you at elf practice?
I love that line.
I miss the old Rankin Bass stop motion movies, man. They were so
Yeah.
fucking good. I mean, they
Cheaper
weren't
than maybe
good.
Other ways, though.
They
There's
weren't
some-
good, but they were great.
Snow Miser and
There's
Heat
charm
Miser
to them.
are fantastic.
There's some good songs. Some good songs.
Put one foot in front of the other.
Oh yeah, soon you'll be walking out the door, buddy.
I'm Mr. Snow. Wait, was it? I'm Mr.
I'm
Heat Miser.
Mr. Heat
Heat
Blister.
Miser.
I'm Mr. Ass. I forgot.
Ba-da-ba-da. I'm
It was
Mr.
good shit.
Ass.
Holy crap! Epic Asia.
Holy shit, Asia.
Yo!
Whoa! How many gift
That
subs
is-
is that?
That's 25, baby.
25!
25.
God damn,
25
thank
gift
you!
subs.
Thank you so much, oh my god!
What the fuck is your sub count at now? Like,
I don't...
420.
420.
420.
420!
no,
Hey!
it didn't update yet. It's
it will.
oh man.
God, thank you so much, everybody who's gifted subs and everything. That helps so fucking much with this production.
Snow Miser is better than Heat Miser.
Literally,
I
all of the
agree.
money from Twitch goes directly to the Farfetched production.
All of the money from Twitch and Patreon goes to make Farfetched, which
And also pay for Dave to live here.
yes, I make a very barely livable salary.
I'm sorry, we're
That's
doing
not
our
your fault.
best.
It's just I am living on bare minimum so we can make this show.
Dave's a good boy.
Even though we had a fight earlier.
I know.
Did you have a fight earlier?
Oh yeah,
when
you
we were
slept
putting
through
up-
it.
So we were putting up this morning.
We we were putting up
Cork boards,
boards
yeah.
and we had a meltdown.
So we were putting up in the office because we want to do for the actual episodes of the show, like episode 1 and forward. We want to do thumbnails on like sticky notes along with the script to kind of like prep for storyboarding, just to for action and stuff in the episodes. And I'm the kind of person who
Dave
I've-
doesn't like to be told what to do.
especially if I'm doing manual labor. Ashley was being, and like I said, we've talked about this, but like she was giving advice and like
I
things to do.
have a habit of sounding like a mom when I'm trying to help people, and it pisses everyone off.
You're a very backseat kind of.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. We've talked it through. but
Yeah, no, it
we
was
did have
literally
a
just trying to make
genuine-
sure the cork board goes up on the wall and doesn't like strip the bolts and shit and
We're
fucking
laughing
destroy
about
our
it
wall.
now, but we were actually kind of mad at each other earlier.
But it was like for all of like 2 minutes, and then we were just like fucking shit posting about it.
Epic Asia's donate $100 for Dave. Oh my god.
For Dave!
It's
For
for me.
Recompense from the
Hey,
fight.
and that money's gonna go straight to the production instead.
I get nothing.
But Dave is the production. We are producing Dave.
We are
That's-
creating Dave.
The hit 2004 Eddie Murphy film, Dave.
I
That's
did
me,
that one
Dave.
time where there was a Twitter trend about Meet the Artist, and all I did was just tweet the poster of Meet Dave.
I'm sad. It's 2008. I was wrong. I feel so bad.
Oh, that means
2008.
Meet Dave is fucking canon and Farfetched.
It's
Then.
even more.
2008.
We always have to figure out when like classic shit happened to see whether it happened in the Farfetched universe or not.
That's hilarious. Yes.
Because like
Okay.
the fucking world is set in 2008, so we always are like, wait, when did this old thing happen? And I think like Mambo number 5 was one of the ones.
Hell yeah.
No, it was like apple bottom jeans. That's it.
Apple bottom jeans.
We were like, would the fucking characters know apple bottom jeans? And it came out in 2005, so yes, they would.
Fucking Meet Dave has a 20% on Rotten
Somebody
Tomatoes.
says Farfetch takes place 2008. Why? Because we said so.
Because we wanted
Why?
it to.
Because we don't want them using the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Being
the
social
internet
media
didn't exist in
influencers.
2008.
it didn't exist at all.
No, they were
Until
fucking. They
Al
were setting
Gore
up
came forward.
They were setting up their live journals and their MySpaces.
I got a MySpace. You
Oh
got
my god! Wait a minute.
Friendster.
That was back when MySpace was totally focused on music and stuff. So they would be probably. Really
Oh,
obsessed
there
with
would
MySpace.
1000% be a Sesamoid MySpace page.
Yo, Friendster came out in 2002, and it peaked in 2007. So,
Okay.
possible Friendster.
Dude, it was the recession, and it actually plays in. That kind of plays in a little bit because the Sesamoid are fucking poor as shit. So I guess
And
it does
also,
make
like,
sense
one of
during the
the-
recession.
One of the themes of like the show and like one of the songs that we're doing is like how everything's changing, like how everything was shutting down and businesses were closing during that period, and how it fucking sucked because basically your childhood was dying.
Yeah, it's about trying to.
Blockbuster.
There's a progression in the show about the acceptance of time and changing, which is why elements of that are in there. You get to
How
hear...
many in this economy jokes are there?
Oh, they're all going to be coming from your character. Bro.
We were trying to
Thank
figure
God.
out. We were joking about like if we ever do anything that would mention like a president, would it be fucking George Bush or would it be like a fictional president? Would
be a
we
fictional
go-
president.
It would be a fictional
I'm
president.
not going to give
Okay.
Fuck George Bush.
fucking
Call him like
acknowledgement.
George Clinton. There's like make up a
George
two,
Clinton.
mix two together. Abraham Clinton.
Dude, can we do a thing where Warren gets behind the wheel of Papa Swirl? and
No,
says-
dude, it's an alternate universe where Al Gore won the election.
Dude, we need to do a thing where
It's-
Warren gets behind the wheel of Papa Swirl and says, "Now watch me drive."
Now watch me drive.
or it's the worst future where Dick Cheney's president.
Ooh.
Dukakis won.
The fuck is Caucus 1?
Dukakis.
Dukakis.
What?
Dukakis? You guys don't know who
Dukakis?
Dukakis is? Michael Dukakis?
No.
Former
No, I
governor
don't.
of Massachusetts,
No.
Michael Dukakis?
I do not know.
He
Jonah,
ran
you have to remember.
Democratic presidential
yeah.
candidate in 1980? Or 1980, something like that?
Why do you know this?
I knew this. as
Because
Well,
it's
you're
joke in
an old
Futurama.
man.
That's how I made two
Hey,
Futurama.
Oh.
Jonah, are you older than me?
I'm 27.
Okay, we're the same age. Never mind.
You're
Okay.
all younger than me. Ew.
All
Hey,
you guys.
just by a little. You know how I feel when I see like I'm 18 and I'm in a Disney show. Fuck off.
Go fuck yourself,
Thanks.
tiny
Hey, I'm
child.
Jonah
Yeah,
Scott.
go fuck
I'm
yourself,
7.
actor.
I'm 17 and I have like 10 million followers.
Hey,
and
I'm Jonah
popular.
Scott with Disney's Far-Fetched, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
I did that with Beastars on a request stream. I say, hi, I'm Legacy Beastars, and this is
Someone-
Disney Channel.
Someone drew fan art of like mine and Ashley's sauna, and someone commented being like, "This is cute, but why is the cat wearing a fucking Tommy Innit shirt?" And I was like, I looked it up, and fucking that persona's design literally predates Tommy Innett's YouTube career.
Oh my god.
Shit.
It isn't even that old.
He's
No.
not.
No.
Hey
it's-
guys, I'm John Wayne Gacy, and you're watching the Disney Channel.
Oh my god.
Hey, look, mommy, it's a clown. I like how I'm just looking at this like random geometry on the stream, not knowing what any of it is for, but it's just a bunch of lines being moved around, and that's art, I guess.
This is my life. 12 hours a day, every day.
It's all. I think I find it personally fascinating because I have never seen any of this stuff done before, other than you doing it. So
Hold on, is your audience even old enough to know who John Wayne Gacy is?
I
don't
mean,
know, it depends
they
on what they're into.
surprise me sometimes. I think most of my audience is actually our age.
Somebody
The
made
really
an
loud
OJ
ones
chat.
are just children.
Yeah.
I've noticed that about mine in particular too. When I try to like baby people, but they're like, "Look, dude, we're like 24. Don't it doesn't. You're not allowed to say your age in my chat.
It always feels like fucking our audiences are way younger than they are, because the younger members of the audience are usually the ones who speak up the most.
Or say the weird shit.
Yeah, that's also true.
Not a cowboy serial killer, clown serial killer.
Oh, you know what? This would be a really good opportunity to crack this nut and clear the air. Okay, so chat, I am no longer receiving the monster cock message.
Oh no!
It stopped. No, this is. You want to hear something even more tragic? It stopped days after the honeycast.
No!
That was the pinnacle.
I feel like we scared him, or
No!
I don't know. He may be a chatter for all, or they may be a chatter for all we know. But it stopped, and you know what? That's okay, because now I told everybody, and no one's gonna come in my Discord and ask me that question, right? No,
No,
Okay.
Now
you're
you
never
could
gonna
get,
hear
like,
that question ever
Now
again.
I'm never gonna hear the end of it. Now I'm gonna get a T-shirt. In
I
my
feel
PO
so
box, but-
bad because if anybody mentions anything on Honeycast, they never stop hearing about it ever again.
I think it's hilarious. I just wanted people to like, because I hate answering the question like 8 million times. I wanted to like blanket.
we
good
need
swath.
to do another Honeycast just so you can like fucking put the nail in the
It's just
coffin.
10 minutes long.
Yeah. We need to update you on the monster cock situation. You know
Rest in
what's funny
penis.
though? Fucking like you had that. I had for months and months and months and months somebody sending me a picture of fucking Otto from Wall-E saying, "Give me the plant." Every fucking day for months. And I let it go on for a really long
Give me the
time.
plant.
And I was sitting there like, please don't stop this bit. Please don't stop this bit. Because I want like a 2-minute long video of all these fucking give
Rolling.
me the plants. And then I finally sent him a picture of the plant from Wall-E. And he just sends back the picture of Otto again, but like super fucking deep fried and like blown out. It was so fucking
I
funny.
wonder how long that's been sitting in a folder waiting.
I know, it was amazing. And then he tweeted about it later and he was just like, oh my
that's
god,
cool.
one of my idols actually responded to this bit that I've been doing forever and it was like the best thing ever. And I was just like, oh, that's wholesome.
The
But
best
then I
thing
looked
I've
at the
ever-
rest of their Twitter and it was all really fucked up porn. So I was like, oh, well,
You know, I've recently, as I've delved further into the furry fandom,
furry into the furry fandom.
I am not dissing anyone. I am just stating what I have noticed. Okay, it's going to sound like a diss, but it's not. There are a lot of people that are super fucking nice and very complimentary, honestly sweet, and what seem like level-headed people. And then I go to their Twitter page. And then
Listen.
it's like, oh, farty skunk is gonna fart on my face, and I'm like, no shame on your kink. I'm sure you love that stuff, but like
You
came
can
here expecting something completely different.
listen, you can be a wonderful person, but when the cock demons overtake you, all bets are off.
Yeah. No, furries don't scare me. I think it's great. I love furries. I just like whenever I see furry porn, I'm just like it's like a speed bump on the road that I'm on. It's okay, there it is. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep on. Oh, there's another one. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, let's keep
have
moving.
you tried prayer? I'll say the weirdest thing I ever got sent to my PO box was somebody sent me a T-shirt that was Alf giving a thumbs up and it said "Eat more pussy" on it. I still have that shirt in my closet.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear that around the house.
Gee, I wonder why.
You're in your own home!
That doesn't mean I'm gonna advocate fucking
Pussy eating?
Well, listen, I advocate.
What are
pussy
you,
eating.
Batman?
Dave,
Are you?
Dave,
It's double standard, Dave.
Dave,
Listen.
you've seen me. You've seen me wear the fucking shirt. The uh-oh shirt. You've seen me wear that in the house.
Michael,
But you have lower. Yeah,
that
but
a
you have
shirt
lower
that-
standards in life.
Michael has a shirt that just says "uh-oh" on it, and it's a picture of a man fucking goatseeing and fucking pissing and shitting everywhere.
It's a Jackbox drawing, so it's not as bad looking.
No, I have some bad Jackbox shirts too, dude. I have one that has, I kid you not, all right? I challenge you to picture this. That has Grimace from McDonald's fame bent over, spreading his butthole.
Why are they all goatseeing?
His big purple butthole. And there was like really, I mean, if for any reference, Young E drew it, so it's very detailed. And the bottom said, the text said, in front of the goddamn kids.
God.
That's amazing. Holy shit.
God.
Oh, he's purple. I have the shirt. Hold on.
Has to go get it now.
Oh, okay, it's in the washer, but...
Fucking one of my
Don't say Dave, you nasty bro. This
It's
is
in the washer.
Jonah. This
fucking
is not me.
one of my mods just came in and said, "What the fuck is happening?" I apologize,
Well,
Nick Sweet.
I can just see the Patreon support just dropping before our very eyes.
Plummeting like a goddamn rock.
Oh, yo, hold on. Hold on.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Okay.
What's happening?
I have
Go to the
I
church and ask
I have-
God to forgive you.
I have some
agree.
bits that I just needed to spend.
There you go.
Perfect. That's my favorite audio clip. I don't know where
Go
I
to
got
the
it
church.
from. I've never seen
And ask
anybody
God
else.
to fuck you.
I've never seen anybody else use it, and I'm like, that's such a perfect fucking soundbite.
So, I have a question.
Hmm.
Do you guys have anything funky as an adult? I have paid less attention to this, but it's still in the back of my mind. Anything funky for your text notifications and or ringtones?
I literally never have my ringtones
See?
on.
Yeah,
It's
same.
always set to vibrate.
Remember when that was the novel thing?
Yeah, you want to get like the coolest sounding ringtone for whatever your
Yeah.
interest was.
Oh, what's the sitch? I gotta get this text message.
Bit.
I think all of you have heard it, but my fucking text tone has always, for like the past
just
fucking
pizza
few
time.
years, it's been Tobey Maguire saying pizza time.
Oh,
And-
that's so good.
Yeah, Michael's the only one with any fucking personality when it comes to
Yeah,
ringtones. in
and
the
my
house.
fucking ringtone, my ringtone is the Spider-Man 2 pizza theme. The
Is it the hour-long version that gets faster and faster?
It does get faster, and then it progress. Yeah. It's not an hour long though. It obviously only lasts like what 40 seconds.
Just sit there and listen to your ringtone for an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
The idea that somebody would wait on the other end of the line for an hour.
Yeah, right.
We need to do that during a stream. We need to sit down in Adobe Audition and make some ringtones. We did a
Dude,
sound effects stream one day, and that was fucking hilarious.
I think I caught a bit of that, and I remember you breaking down and going, "Fine, I'll do an O Ashley one." God.
Yeah, exactly.
How long can you make a voicemail introductions like recording? Because I would
My
totally
roommate's
fucking
pretty fucking long.
yeah. Because I would totally just play the song and then never receive a voicemail again.
My favorite
This was...
thing.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
go ahead. You go ahead.
My ringtone in college for probably a year, I guess, was this. Put it in the stream chat. And it is the best version of that song I've ever heard in my life. And I listen to it. It's like the pufferfish thing. I go back and listen to it when I need a solid laugh. It's fantastic.
Let me see. What is this?
Seinfeld Blaster.
Hold on, I'll play this for the stream. Probably get copyright struck, but whatever. Oh my god!
Holy fuck! You somehow will get copyright strike.
Yeah,
You
probably.
It has
It's
songs
fucking
and artists.
Seinfeld.
Oh my goodness.
Whatever, it's fine. Take me now. This is an amazing video, and I don't even like Seinfeld.
If we talk over it, we won't get striked.
We
wrong with
won't get
Seinfeld?
struck.
Just go look it up. It's literally called Seinfeld Blaster.
What's wrong with Seinfeld besides Michael Richards?
It just was never funny to me.
It's a show about nothing.
Yeah.
Fucking, I think I only ever watched it though when I was like a tiny baby child and wouldn't appreciate it. So
Curb Your Enthusiasm is very funny.
Oh yeah,
that's one I've
That's got
needed to
some-
watch.
top tier cringe.
I would do a thing where whenever I do the because I do the VHS streams, whenever I do ones that are just like mystery ones that have commercials on them, whenever we would find a phone number from a commercial, I would try to call it on stream.
Oh
And
my
the best-
god.
The best one was a crematorium in Alaska that we kept calling, and then we found their website, and my audience like bombed it with 1-star reviews for a crematorium.
No,
My
that's
Of
so
God,
like
mean.
no.
didn't burn the body up well enough. 1 star.
Oh
Didn't
my
burn the
God.
body up well enough. Still a femur in the vase.
Yeah.
What
And
is
then the
going
best part
on?
was one of my followers who lived in Alaska went and took a picture in front of the building and sent it to me on Twitter. And I'm like, you're a king. Like
Oh my god, Michael, I need to retweet this.
I know. I just saw this and I was like, I have to share this.
Judy doesn't look too bad. Fucking
Haru
Haru
looks
like
awful.
an extraterrestrial.
I know.
All right, chat. If I had to look at it, you do too.
Judy Hopps looks fine. Haru looks like she's gonna abduct
Haru
me.
is horrifying, and Bugs actually looks okay.
Oh, it looks
Bugs
normal.
looks
I
fine.
didn't notice a huge change.
it's just the eye shifted really.
Yeah.
Honestly, the fucking Judy one upsets me the most. I don't know
You gotta
why.
do it to Lola. That will
Oh
be
God!
that would be awful.
Everybody respond to this person and say, "Do Lola Bunny."
I forgot that
Don't
Judy
spam
Hopps
them
had
though. That would
purple
be
eyes.
rude.
Nah, do it, it's funny.
I don't like this. I keep staring at it, and I don't like it. I want to make that my icon on Twitter for like an hour.
Should make that your fucking Discord icon.
If we can get up to 600 subs, I'll make that my icon on Twitter for a bit.
Oh yeah, do it for the money.
Yeah, baby. We gotta make this fucking show. I'm a
Let's
shill.
make this show.
Let's make the funny purple dog show that's not a ripoff of Scooby-Doo at all.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
Does Kira talk like Scooby does?
It would be
I
really funny if
joined-
one day, like, Kira just talked for no fucking reason.
Bumped on the head.
I joined the Discord call after a while for like 5 minutes last night to hear you guys like shit talking the show about being a Scooby-Doo ripoff, and I just left.
Yeah, I remember that. And
I
we
got
were
super
just,
depressed.
oh no!
Yeah, because I was like, oh, cool, I'm wasting all this time with ideas. When
No!
people are trying to rip off. Cool.
No, it's better than Scooby Doo.
That's not a high bar to clear, let's be real.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen,
there's a
guys.
reason there's so many spin-offs.
Guys, we need to just have like a weekend, just binge watch Mystery Incorporated. That way we can get some
Get
good
inspired.
ideas.
No, we need to fucking take a weekend and just watch Danny Phantom.
We've already done that.
The night, my birthday night doesn't count. I was drunk as fuck.
Man, I haven't been drunk in years.
I've never been.
You've never been drunk, Michael.
I've never
I think we've had
consumed.
this conversation.
I've never consumed alcohol.
Michael's a good
Insane.
sweet boy. He doesn't do
I've,
no
I've
wrong.
smoked a cigarette before.
I haven't.
That's
had a
arguably
drink
worse.
In
Yeah.
well, I've had a drink, but it's been like a what are they called? It's been like a shandy or like something like really silly, like some silly alcohol. Well, no, when I was over at Jalen's the other day, he made me like a mixed drink, but it wasn't particularly strong. It was like Fireball and diet soda or something like that. But I don't drink to excess. I haven't done that since college. Last time I got blackout drunk was I was watching. For some reason, whenever I get blackout drunk, the only times I've been absolutely like I'm not going to work or school tomorrow is a night I watch Oscar award-winning movies for some reason. Because the first time I got blackout drunk was on Sazerac rye whiskey, and I was watching The Hurt Locker, and I remember absolutely yelling at Jeremy Renner for some reason. But that's about it. I remember that.
Probably
and
because you were drunk.
in a bomb blowing up, and I'm like, oh. But the other one was when I drank like a third of a bottle of lemon vodka in college. And it was like Absolute, so it wasn't like lemon. It was like, oh, here's a very herbal rosemary lemon flavor. So it wasn't like great. And I was watching Birdman for the first time.
Oh God.
And that was a trip. And then at the end of Birdman, I realized that I had drank too much. I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up. So I went to the toilet, I threw up, and then I did the rational thing that any drunk would do, and I poured the rest of the vodka down the sink. I'm like, I'm never drinking again, and I'm throwing it out.
Oh gosh.
But I haven't been that drunk since, and that was like 6 years ago.
Also, thank you, J-Lisks, for the 1,000 bits. They said Ashley's probably my favorite person next to Bosco. And that's...
What a low bar.
I was about to say, oh, thanks.
On the topic of alcohol, though, I did say to everyone in my household that if we ever go to Las Vegas, if we go to the fucking Taco Bell that serves fucking actual alcoholic, like, Baja Blast, I will try it. I will try it. It'll be my first alcoholic
When are we going to Vegas?
beverage.
That's the compendium, is that Michael has to make that his first alcoholic beverage.
Yeah, he has to prime his gut.
It's gotta
with
be for
alcoholic
my
Baja
brand. I gotta do it for my brand.
Blast. For your brand that is another brand?
I know. I've got a shill.
Gotta sell those Baja Blast t-shirts.
Imagine making your brand another brand.
Did I mention that I got a fucking box from PepsiCo recently?
No shit, really?
Hold on, I'll send pictures in the group chat. I got a box.
I don't get swag boxes. That's awesome.
Hold on.
I got one from Bad Dragon when I got cast as Legoshi.
Yeah, let me go ahead and send you some real quick. 1 second. Where the fuck are they?
Yeah, we were saying that if we went to Vegas, we would go to the Taco Bell to get Michael's pina colada. We'd go to a Mega Mart because I really want to go to a Mega Mart, and then I want to see Penn and Teller. So
Yeah.
it'd be a fun trip.
I want to go to Omega Mart too.
Bro, we're gonna go to
No
Vegas
idea
soon. Go with
what
us.
to offer you.
Oh, yes, I'd love to. Please take me with you.
Everything about Omega Mart and its commercials are like 100% my aesthetic. So
Okay, I had to take another picture of the box because I didn't even have a picture of the front of the box. I can't share this picture publicly because it has our address on it. But I will share this in the group chat. Here's the front of the box. I'll send you the internals here in a sec.
The intern?
The internals.
Uh.
I received
Oh
this
my God.
box.
Why does it look like a fucking like cache of ye old weapons?
I know, right?
yeah, it's gotta like randomly loot for
Get a crowbar.
yeah, for
Grab
like
that thing.
like Call of Duty zombies or something.
That's great. Get it?
Yeah. I'm sending 6 files now. Now I just have to wait for Discord to send them.
What the? Oh, okay. I see. My questions will be answered in time.
In time
Also, if
they
you'd
will.
like, you can ask if you have any questions about the show, and then Warren's
Oh, yeah,
Jonah's
right.
here, you can audience, you can ask them. We will try to keep up with them, but
I will
probably
say-
not because we're bad at it.
I will say it was a rather it wasn't a lot of the stuff that came with it was okay, I guess, but it's not really much.
Like the fucking Infinity Stones.
It's just like so we got 3 bottles, a bottle of each new flavor, We got fucking like, what is that, cologne or some shit?
I don't. Yeah, is that some like spray that make your car smell like Baja Blast?
That's literally what that is. There's a tote bag from Bait, I guess, and then there's just like a car. There's a $5 Taco Bell gift card.
I'm just imagining like prepping for a date. Like, hold on, honey, I gotta put my cologne on, and then putting on Baja Blast.
I know. We literally tried it, and it just smells like regular Febreze. It doesn't even smell like that flavor at all.
I mean,
It just smells.
I
like
wouldn't want it
Febreze.
if it did.
Yeah.
Aloha. Taste it. Wear it. Smell it. The summer of Baja isn't over yet. Celebrate the non-stop Baja goodness and get transported straight to Baja Island with some equally epic Baja goodies.
Baja isn't an island. Baja is a peninsula. You think fuck. Anyway,
Enjoy your favorite Baja flavor. Get a whiff of Baja Island with our first ever room spray collection and take your love of Baja to the streets with a little Bait X Baja Blast swag. Enjoy Mountain Dew. Hashtag Summer of Blast. Hashtag Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
All right,
I'm gonna type
I'm
a
about to
joke
spray my
from
room. Make
from
it
what-
smell like Baja Blast.
Whenever-
Jonah just said. I'm gonna type a joke into the streaming chat that I'm not gonna say on stream.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
scared.
um,
Oh, that's a
The-
bad joke. Oh.
what was I gonna say? Oh, right. Whenever I see an anime script a villain laugh, I'm just gonna, if I have to type it out, I'm just gonna type.
Good fucking lord.
Do you think Jimmy Neutron ever said "got a Baja Blast"?
For
If
a
he-
limited time only, get the Jimmy Neutron Baja Brain Blast.
When did they fucking introduce it to Taco Bell? When did they introduce Baja Blast? To
Let's.
Taco Bell?
We're gonna go down this.
I can't-
Michael
I-
journey.
I literally didn't even have a taste of it until like 2015. I didn't even know
have
what
not
it
yet
was.
sucked the sweet nectar.
I must
2004.
suckle at the teat of Mountain Dew
2004.
herself.
2004 was in Taco Bell. 2018 it went to Canada. 2012 it became a slushie. And in 2014 it was brought. 2014 to 16, back in 18, back in 19, back in 20, back in 2021 in a seasonal fashion. Cans and bottles were available in the U.S. And in 2020 they brought cans to Canada.
How epic. I'm so glad we have
Is-
this knowledge
Hacker,
now.
is Baja Blast really older than LimeWire? I doubt that. That can't
Baja
be.
Blast is older than LimeWire. That's that.
There's no way.
I don't know.
When did LimeWire come out? 2000. No, it is not older.
It is not
than
older than LimeWire.
Phantasm Wolf says, "Did you know that KFC has their own Mountain Dew flavor called Sweet Lightning?"
Really? Hold on. Let me read some of these flavors to you, which I mean,
Oh, Mountain Dew flavors are a fucking ride.
Distortion, Typhoon, Solar Flare, Sangrita Blast, Kryptonite Ice,
Dude,
Berry Monsoon, Lemon, Passion Fruit Frenzy,
Lemon.
Heat Death of the Universe, my favorite flavor.
Solar Flare, yeah, EMP Blast.
Ashley,
is the-
holy shit. This is the
Hindenburg
most Twitch viewers
explosion,
you've
the
had in a
newest
row, I
case
think.
from Baja Blast.
Oh
In
no.
a row.
In one stream. 827 viewers.
Jesus.
Damn, let's push the 1K.
That's
You're
a
getting
lot.
Close.
Hey, Ashley. Daniel says, "Hey." Oh, it went away.
Mountain Dew thermonuclear
Daniel
discharge.
said, "Hey Ashley, tell those of us who have a crippling addiction to giving you money about your Patreon."
Thank you, Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel, for this opportunity. So, if you would like to help support the show and my wonderful crew of talented, if you would like to help support the show as well as me and my crew of amazing artists, you can donate to my Patreon to get behind-the-scenes access to all updates, preview clips, concept art, music, literally everything. It is literally only $1 a month. Like, just $1.
I don't know. Yeah, Ashley, I don't know if you've explained this to everybody, but like all of that money is going to like paying everybody that's on staff, in the crew and whatnot.
Right.
And with as far as animation is concerned, you are not lowballing on paying your animators.
No,
You're paying them very well.
I pay about 5 times for voice acting. I pay about 5 times what friends that I have that have worked for Netflix have quoted me. So I make sure my voice actors are very well paid, and I also pay my animators about 3 to 4 times more than a lot of freelance projects do. Now, I will say that is still lower than industry rates, because industry rates are very high because their artists literally just, work in-house nonstop. I would love to be able to pay industry rates someday. But yeah, we pay our animators and artists and everybody very, very well, some of the highest rates in indie animation. And so that's part of why this project is so expensive, but we believe that our artists should be very well taken care of because they're doing an amazing job. And we don't want to compromise that just for the sake of, cheaping out.
And if you go, and like I said, if you donate $1 at the least or more to the Patreon, you can right now, along with a bunch of behind the scenes images, you can see a 1-minute work in progress clip of the medium, episode 0.5. And you will get to hear everybody's voices of the characters, including Jonah Heroes Warren and our friend Jacob, who just joined in as Griff. You'll get to hear everybody's voices.
Is it that scene that we had that we went back and tweaked?
No, it is not that
isn't.
scene.
Okay.
It is basically the first minute.
Okay, cool.
There's a little bit of stuff beforehand, but it's
God damn it, Jacob.
What was I gonna? You completely broke my train of thought. But yeah, it goes into paying everybody on the team. Because, like I said, we have very big plans for this show. Because as we've discussed, we basically figured out, because we've been working on the last couple days, since we're so far into working on the medium, this sort of pre-pilot short that we're doing right now that Ashley is currently cleaning up. We've moved on to the actual episode 1, and dude, we're really psyched because we're getting really, really heavily into the writing for that because we know where we want to take the show. So
also, just to be clear, our pilot and episode 1 are the same thing.
Oh yeah, we should. That's what I wanted to say. So I wanted to say kind of because we talked about this. We keep jokingly calling it a medium, and then the episode a long, because it's 8 minutes. This thing that we're working on right now, trying to get out hopefully by the end of the year. We're trying, but animation, is basically episode 0.5. It takes place about a month before episode 1, which is the first long episode, quote unquote, the pilot, but it's also the first episode. So you're basically going to get episode 0.5 and then episode 1. And then we're going to see
little prequel, little preview.
This sounds very pretentious. Kiss my ass.
Present it.
Present the ass. Something chocolate starfish.
Oh shit, Matt Pat,
oh, hey,
what's up?
Doran. Hey, how's it going, gamers? What's up, Game Theory?
So funny, almost fell off my dinosaur. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on.
Sorry. Yeah, I got off work, so I'm like, I'll pop in after I'm off work, and I'm off work, so here I am.
There he is.
If taking care of our cast and crew is pretentious, then I'm pretentious as fuck.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If making a show that we're very proud of and talking about it so people watch it is pretentious, then I'm the goddamn Monopoly man.
Why is the not Monopoly man pretentious? He's like, oh,
look at that monocle motherfucker.
Anyway, Matt Pat,
Smug
tell the
bitch.
people why they should support Farfetch.
You should support Farfetch for all the cool theories that you'll get if you sign up at patreon.com/Ashley Nichols Art.
How long will episodes? So, right now, we know episode 1 is probably going to be, honestly, around 20 minutes long.
We're aiming for 20 minutes. This
Yeah.
first short was supposed to be 2. It is now 8. So
Like, that's
we'll
why
see
we said
how
it's-
long the pilot is.
It's basically episode 0.5, this first short, because it's over 8 minutes long, and then we're aiming to make episode 1 about 20 minutes long. So, and then obviously episodes, if we can keep making the show, if we can afford to, which we're not sure what we're going to do for that yet. Depends on how things play out. Because we want to keep making consistent episodes.
How
we're not we're not doing 30 minutes because that's just too long. Trust me. I helped make a 30-minute pilot, and so did Ashley, and it's exhausting. So
I can imagine. That's a lot of
that
work.
extra
Are you
10
kidding me?
minutes doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me.
What is the goal? Like 20 minutes? Like
20
18,
minutes.
20 minutes? Yeah.
22 at most.
22 is kind of perfect because that's what a regular episode is on TV with commercials, except we won't have commercials.
Also,
You still have
also
the intro and the outro, right?
yeah, I was about to say we're
Really
also aiming to release the intro animation between this short and the pilot.
Yeah, the clip we showed last, the thing that's on YouTube, the little 2-minute thing on Ashley's YouTube channel is just a proof of concept to show that we can make a show. It's not really canon at all. It's just proof, hey, Ashley and I can make a show.
Yeah. We have a team of
Yeah.
animators, and this is what they can do. Kind of. a
Yeah.
The proof of concept was originally, it was all made and set up before Dave joined the project, and the project has changed a lot since
Yeah.
It's better now.
thing. It's more gooder.
then. Back then, it was going to be just like a slice of life comedy, right?
It was gonna be a little bit more slice of lifey, but still with the same supernatural and like monster-y elements. It was just gonna be subdued a little bit more.
Yeah.
And now it's
And-
turned into a full-on like horror comedy rock
now-
band purple dog ice cream truck extravaganza.
And now it's a show where we're going to have the Supernatural brothers come on.
I would kill for a supernatural crossover. I would actually fucking die.
When you said the Supernatural brothers, the first thing that came to my mind was the Bogdanov twins.
I thought of the Hardy Boys for some reason.
That's
I
another
thought
good
you
one,
were just
too.
making up a new like AMC TV show that I haven't seen yet.
Nah, gotta get,
Supernatural
gotta
brothers.
get,
Okay,
gotta
yeah.
get, gotta get Sam and Dean on Farfetched.
They did.
that's
They
the
did
Scooby
Scooby Doo.
Doo. Yeah,
They had their own
Yeah.
anime. Did you see the Supernatural anime on Hulu?
dude,
It's
didn't they
get out of
get fucking
town.
didn't they get Sam's actor to reprise as the voice? They
Yeah,
couldn't
and
get
it sounds
Dean, I
great,
think.
but the show
Yeah.
itself isn't very good.
That's the thing is
Yeah.
that like we talked about this actually when we did the panel at Matsuri, but and I genuinely all love to Ashley on this, but when Ashley approached me about writing for this show, before I became the co-creator and everything,
Dave was
it wasn't
Dave was not enthused.
and I'll explain why. Partly because I was still very busy working on Has-Been at the time, plus some personal stuff in my life that I won't go on to here. But like, and also the fact that it was just kind of a thing where it was like, what it was at the time with the proof of concept for like an entire show, just it just as a writer, it had nowhere to go. And that is not like saying like wasn't trying to be mean or anything. It was just that's just kind of the truth. It's like we had to expand with making more characters. We got into like the whole band element, lots of other characters. This whole story that we've planned out since like last June. We've had a year to kind of work on the lore of this show. So it's not just funny purple dog and Rue, because as it's you just gotta have more going on. I wasn't fired from Has-Been, to the person who asked that.
Dave, I remember when you called me, like, whenever Michael and Ashley had first invited you to move to California, you had something else on your plate at the time that you were really considering doing. I don't want to dox what it was, but I remember I was talking to you. I was like, man, that's always going to be there, but like this chance might not always be there. So like, even if you go to California and
No, you can talk
fails.
about it, because I'll be open about this, because I've said it on Twitter. After the Has-Been pilot came out, I left. It was right before the pandemic started. I left Los Angeles because I had a lot of mental problems and personal issues, and so I decided to go home back to Louisiana. And
Louisiana.
I was actually going to at the time because I'm my background's in filmmaking. I was going to go attend Tom Savini special effect makeup school um, until Ashley approached me again about this show, and then we just kind of really hit it off in making it, and we just decided to create it together. And then I had the option between moving here to make this show or going to that school, and I took the risk to come here. And I'm glad I did. I'm very glad I did. So it's just that kind of thing where it's like, you never know when two paths open up, you got to make a choice at some point.
Well, I mean, school is always an option, right? Like, you're never too old for school. But this,
No.
like, I feel like this show is like a fleeting moment that could come and go in a moment. Like, you can always go to special effects school. You know what I mean?
And the truth is too is that, like, I'll straight up call myself out here. I've never been good in school, and I'm not saying like I am an idiot, but like I'm not like I'm not. It's not that I'm not book smart or anything. It's just I have never done well in school because I have a hard time focusing on that. Like in college, for example, I dropped out because I spent all my time at the school's radio station or doing like film projects with friends instead of going to class.
Didn't you? Are you talking about KLPI?
Yes, I did work at KLPI in.
Fuck, dude! I remember when we discovered that. I was like, "Shit! I used to go to the same." Didn't you and I go to the same university? Like,
yeah,
unbeknownst to us.
Yeah, we did.
Small world.
It's a small world.
World.
So
that's right, kids. Drop out of school and follow your dream. No, don't. That's
I
horrible
mean,
advice.
No.
my fucking education story is even more horrifying than Dave's is.
I mean, yeah.
But
look,
just a couple fucking idiot losers.
Dude, here's the absolute truth about what I think with education. It really, really does determine, number one, what you're doing. If you're going to do something like, be a doctor or a lawyer or whatever, yes, get an education, please. And even in the arts, like, an education can be beneficial, but it's really hard to teach creativity, learning the skills. Like, what I got in college was, because I spent all my time at the college radio station instead of going to class. That's why I dropped out. But as a result, I learned and taught myself all the stuff about audio editing and radio stuff and voice and directing and everything. So it has its benefits, but people who tell you just don't go to college are idiots. But I would also say you don't have to.
On the voice side of education, I feel like I need to put my 2 cents in, and Michael, you can probably back me up. Please, for the love of God, do not go to your popular voice actor idol and take their classes. I'm sorry. It's unless you vet them like thoroughly and make sure they've got the degrees, they've got the ability to teach, they have the infrastructure there. Going into a Zoom class and listening to them talk for an hour isn't worth your money. I'm sorry. There is no voice actor college. So if you want to be a voice actor, go to college to learn how to act. Don't go to your famous voice actor idol and take their workshop or anything like that. Not until you have an acting base, because you'll be wasting your money because there's nowhere to go from there. It's like trying to catch a fastball barehanded. You're gonna get burned. Like, it's not a great idea. You need to get in there with a glove on, and that the metaphor here is that the glove is your acting knowledge. Just so I'm not like losing you guys in the metaphor, but you're gonna go in there with a glove on, because I've seen a lot of I used to teach people how to voice act, and I was an idiot because I don't have any acting teaching training. There is, and like what Dave said kind of spurred this on. There is no really solid way besides what has been taught for hundreds of years to teach creativity. So you can't go to a workshop and be like inspired to be a voice actor, and like I'm suddenly a better voice actor because I listened to, I'm not saying he's a culprit, but I listened to someone like Steve Bloom, who has so many credits and has done this for years and knows what he's doing, but he doesn't know how to teach it. So there is a thin line. And learn how to act before you learn how to voice act, please. I have a degree in broadcasting, for Christ's sake, and musical theater, but I have a broadcasting degree.
Yeah. Going to your drama class at your high school, if you're still in high school, would be 100 times more beneficial than paying some famous voice actor to teach you how to voice act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because what are they going to teach you? What are they going to teach you over the internet from LA while they have, like 50 people in their Zoom call where you will get no mic time, you'll get no individual attention, you'll listen to them wax poetic and, talk about their experiences and give you anecdotes, but don't teach you anything besides, don't do what I did or do what I did. Like there's a process there that you have to learn. I know it sounds really bougie and like we said earlier, pretentious, but you'll be a better performer for it.
I
There's the gavel. There's the education.
Is that a bubble wrap or is that big air pack stuff?
Big air packs.
Okay.
I dropped out of high school and college and have never taken any classes for anything, so I have no input.
Hard to teach.
You've also never worked a
it.
real job.
What
You
were
should
we
add that
talking
too.
about? What were we talking about? I dipped for
Okay,
2
but I
minutes 'cause
did.
had to
I
put
did
shampoo
grow up
away.
working the apricot
Oh, you
orchards
did?
my whole
I was
life.
talking kind of to you, Michael.
Oh shit! I dipped. I didn't hear any of it.
We were just talking about acting, and long story short, I told them not to just if you see your famous voice actor idol giving a workshop, don't take it because you think it's going to be your.
I completely agree.
Voice actor.
I completely agree. I've literally gotten emails from people asking if I offer classes or if I do anything, and I said no because I am not qualified.
Also, I should add an addendum. I dropped out of high school because my teacher was harassing me to the point of tears every day, so I just fucking walked out. I was like, no, fuck you, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And I literally couldn't transfer to any other school. So I was like, I'm done. No, I deserve better than this. And then they fucking shut down the major when I went to college for animation. So I was just like, you know what? Fuck school.
Here's what I got to say about school.
Yeah, I agree.
Nice. Same.
But to Jonah's point, I mean, if you're in college, go to a drama club. If you're in high school, attend drama classes. If you're not in college or in high school, just look at your local theater. I'm sure they have, some acting reps or even some improv classes that you can take. That would be infinitely more useful.
For sure.
In my opinion,
Like I said, I used to teach people in college. Granted, I wouldn't charge anywhere near what a lot of the workshop people charge because I didn't have a whole lot of bills to pay. I was in college, so I was like, pay me $15 and I'll take an hour of my time and teach you what I know. But I didn't. I didn't know anything. I knew how to act, but I've been studying how to do this for over a decade. It's just kind of
a teacher shouldn't make you feel like an idiot. That should not be a thing that happens. That's a bad teacher.
Yeah,
It's
no,
one
she
thing to
would
know how to do
literally,
it.
I would be doing my work and she would point at me and be like, I bet Ashley hasn't listened for a moment. I bet she's been drawing this
what
whole
an actual
time.
bitch.
What are you drawing? Some weird anime shit? And she would fucking grab my notebook and hold it up in front of the whole class. And this was constant.
Oh
I would
God.
be doing my notes. I would be paying attention and she would still do that to me. And I just, I fucking.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, I got up and walked out and never came back, much to the chagrin of my poor mother. And what was funny was my dad had a very short temper, so we decided it was best that my dad never found out that I dropped out of high school. So what I would do is every day during my high school hours, I would just be out of the house and hanging out, pretending like I was still in school so my dad didn't find out. And then fucking years later, I was finally like, yeah, no, Dad, I dropped out of high school and I got my GED instead. That's why I started college early. And he was like, oh, that's cool.
Also,
So wait,
I make more money than my teacher who was yelling at me.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
So wait, you're telling me that you're in your notebook and you're like, Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1492, and your teacher was like, hey guys, check out this fucking weeb over here.
Look at this fucking nerd.
Look at this fucking loser. And I'm like, I'm doing my best.
It's
What a
literally the
bitch.
fucking Pink
She
Floyd
was
The Wall.
such a cunt.
It's literally the Pink Floyd The Wall scene where it's like, poems, everybody. The laddie fetches himself a poet, holding up his notes.
The
Holy
fucking I see tiny teenage Ashley grumbling into her notepad. Anime's gonna be fucking huge someday. You son of a bitch. It's gonna
Show
be
you.
amazing, and
I'll
my
fucking
weebness is
show
gonna pay
you.
off. I'll show you, you son of a bitch. For 100,000 YouTube subscribers.
It was literally just that. Like, look at this fucking weeb. And what was like even worse about it was like none of the classmates would play along like at all. I mean, that was better about it, but it was also kind of like worse that she was kind of like, haha, look at this idiot, and all of my classmates were like, please stop. And finally, one day, like, a bunch of the kids in the class were like, fucking leave Ashley alone. What the fuck are you doing? Like, they
How
all
did the
just...
administration not... Is there like a...
They didn't care. I told them, and
Jesus.
they were like, there's nothing we can do. But all the kids were like, leave her alone. She's fucking just taking notes. Knock it off. And they all got in trouble, and the class had to be, like, silent for the rest of the day because she fucking yelled at them.
Jesus.
And
So the principal was piling on too?
Huh?
Was the principal piling on too? Did I hear you right?
No, the principal just didn't care.
Oh, okay. I thought you said the principal was doing it too. It's like the principal, like, what is this fucking?
Dude, the
fucking
principal's-
fucking-
No,
what is this fucking-
none of
get the fuck
the
outta here.
none of the school administration gave a
if you-
fuck at all.
I dare you to fucking just call them out now.
I don't even
Call him out on Twitter.
I don't even
Stop
remember.
it.
Funniest thing is I don't even remember her name. Like, I've
that's-
I've given her no mental bandwidth. Like, I remember what she did and that's it. Otherwise, fuck her.
I remember I had one shitty teacher in like high school. I can't remember all of my teachers. The only teacher I ever had a bad experience was an English teacher I had named Mrs. Morelli. She was a fucking huge bitch. And just like I fucking I misplaced my because I can't remember, this is how it is for every fucking school. I just misplaced my English book, and it was left in the class, so it's like it was easy to find the code, but I couldn't find it. She wasn't willing to like help find it. Nobody could find it, so I went the rest of that year without a book, and she fucking like not only charged me for the missing book, but also wouldn't let me look at other people's books.
Wow.
So I just fucking
Wow.
I was on the brink of failing that class because I couldn't do anything.
What
All
a
right, class, turn to
bitch.
page 79, except for you, Michael.
Applause. Yeah,
That was well timed.
fuck teachers who do shit like that. Like, god damn. Like, you're shaping the youth of tomorrow. Like, fucking life is only gonna get worse from here. Why make it hell?
That was my freshman year of high school. Fuck her. But I had another English teacher who's actually wonderful. Her name was Mrs. Yantes. She actually followed me on Twitter a few months ago. And she fucking like posted, she tweeted at me and was like, holy crap, you got famous. And
Aw, that's so
and
awesome.
I was just like, aw. And I'm like, hey, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're doing well. I was just like, that's wholesome.
The like one teacher I had that was really cool and really nice, her name was Miss Dickerson, and she was the music teacher, but she was also like fucking super smart. And so she also taught like science and was like really fucking like passionate about science and shit, and really fucking talented and knowledgeable with music. Like, she was just good with everything. And she was so encouraging and so sweet because like she would like see me doodling, and instead of being like, hey, stop that, she would be like, oh, hey, what are you drawing? Like, hey, that's really cool. Like, you know, what are you drawing? Why are you interested in this? And she would like be like, hey, you know, you're a great artist and you're gonna do like amazing like art when you're an adult, but for now you need to put that away and focus on class. And I'd be like, oh shit, you're right, I'm sorry. Yeah. And like, that's so much better of a way to handle it. Because it would show that
turn
like
of the century convent nun smacking you over the knuckles with a ruler.
Because it like goes to show like, hey, I care about you as a human being and I support what you're doing. Like, the fact that you're drawing isn't wrong. It's just this is the wrong place for it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do
like,
you think her husband's name was Richard?
Dick
Richard
Dickerson.
Dick Dickerson.
Dick Dickerson.
But yeah, now
I'm sorry, she
she's
sounds like a very nice lady.
she's like the principal of the school now, and I really want to stop by sometime and be like, hey, you know, you were literally the only teacher in this whole fucking school who believed in me and was nice to me. And just thank you for that.
You want to hear some fucking high school bullshit? Okay, so I went to a Catholic high school, all-male Catholic high school.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, same, dude.
And they have been in the news in the past few years, like the major news in the past like 5 years. I'm not going to say any more than that, but fuck Covington Catholic High School. They put themselves out there, and I graduated and I left, and it's like I never have to see this place ever again. Wrong. I get an email every fucking month that's like, hey, your parents spent $25,000 to send you to the school. Can you give us some more money?
Ugh.
Ugh, gross.
I have said, and I've gotten phone, like the shittiest part is they have people who were indoctrinated by the school, and like I'm using these terms very aggressively, but I'm sure they're level-headed people that are working there. They were people that I went to school with. But they have this guy who's like the head of outreach, and he was a guy I went to school with, and he has my phone number. Somehow they got my phone number. So now, and it's a smaller school. My graduating class was like, the whole school was like 400 people. The graduating class was like 90. And he remembers who I am. We had very intimate knowledge of everybody in our class. We were all friends, and he gave me phone calls every month. It was like, hey man, so have you thought about maybe tithing to your school? And I'm like, first of all, isn't 1450 Spain, okay? I don't have to tithe to the church anymore, all right? I said no. And he's like, okay, that's fine. I just, you were on the list, so I had to call you. And I was like, I understand that, man. I really appreciate that, but can you take my name off of the list? And he said, I can't do that. And I was
Jesus
like,
Christ.
all right, so am I going to have to, who is the person who is like in charge of this? And he's like, I'm in charge of it. I can't take you off the list, man. I'm sorry. And I'm like,
Ooh.
Why? And I didn't get upset with him because I had other things I had to do. I can't be on the phone with this guy for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay. Can you like put an asterisk next to my name or whatever? And he's like, it's okay. We'll call you again next month. That's okay. Don't worry. See ya. And I'm like,
oh my God.
No, what? No. Just,
Jesus
and I eventually did. Yeah, exactly what somebody in chat just said. I eventually did just block the number. And then I got another email. This time it was a personal email. They're like, hey, so I was wondering, we're doing a charity auction, charity drive, and we figured that it would be neat if, like, somebody of your skills would sign something and then send it in to have it like auctioned off for like a charity thing, because it'd be neat to have a celebrity alum. I hated them using that term because I'm not a celebrity. Have a celebrity alum like come. We have very few of those because we're a sports school and nobody goes to the Olympics because we suck. But and I said no. I'm not going to send you guys anything to sign because it was in this email that I kind of went off, and I'm just like, listen, Covington Catholic High School did absolutely nothing for me as a human. You didn't teach me anything about going to college. The only way you would teach me anything about going to college is if I paid an additional $150 to get into your college prep like class with a bunch of other people that were just paying to get into college. And I didn't have anything prepared for that. And I spent a year of my life confused because I didn't get taught how to like apply to college and do anything like that. And not only that, but they didn't have an arts program at all. The band was severely underfunded. We had a bunch of trashy band stuff in a closet that we had to like slap together. The poor band and like conductor was like trying his hardest to get some new stuff, and they just wouldn't give it to him because it all went to the brand new like giga facility that our athletics department had. We had a closet with band equipment in it, a closet. And I'm talking like, 5x5 closet with all of our band gear in it. And there was like maybe 20 people in the band. They didn't do anything for the arts at all. And they want to use me as an artist to give them something that they never had any hand in.
Yeah, fuck them.
And make money. No, fuck you guys. I'm sorry. That was just a big rant. I've never told anybody that before, but it's...
Jesus
My high
Christ.
school was kind of like that too. The marching band was just sort of there to plagueate the ego of the fucking football players, kind of a deal. Like that's their only reason for existing.
Fucking
horrible.
that reminds me, and I want to do this if I ever get invited back to like my elementary school or high school or whatever to like speak. But fucking Candy Milo was an alumni of my high school, and so she came to the high school to give a speech. And you guys might know Candy Milo as the voice of the Flea in Mucha Lucha and fucking Cheese in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. And God, so many other characters. Dexter in Dexter's Lab.
She's in Chalk Zone.
Yeah, isn't she Snap in Chalk Zone?
Yeah, she's Snap.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Yeah, she's an amazing voice actress. It was really cool to get to meet her. But what she did when she got to speak at my school is she realized that this was her moment, and so she gets up onto the podium and in front of 1,000 fucking teenage Catholic girls fucking goes, so let me tell you about, I can't remember the teacher's name, but she was like the administrator for the school, and she had been the administrator for the school ever since Candy was fucking a student at that school. She's like, I'm gonna just use a random name, but let me tell you about Miss Gallagher. Miss Gallagher's a fucking bitch. Like, she didn't say it quite as, like, you know, brashly, but she started going off about, like, how mean Miss Gallagher was to her when she was a student there, and, like, nobody ever did anything about it, and, like, they always fucking gave her shit for wanting to be a voice actor instead of going into, like, you know, fucking medicine or like any of these like big fucking prestigious things. They always made fun of her for wanting to be a creative and not being like a film actress and wanting to do voice acting and like all this shit. Like, I can't remember the exact details, but she went off and you could see all of the administration and all of the teachers just sweating because there was nothing they could do.
Right. What are you gonna do?
They couldn't fucking like take her down. They had invited her and fucking made this giant assembly for her to speak at, and so she just went off, and like she didn't say like it as like point blank or as like horribly as that. She was a lot nicer, but it was very clear that she was throwing serious shade, and me and my friends were all fucking dying because we all hated those exact same fucking faculty members.
Were they still in office too? Like still working?
They were
at that
still working
facility?
there. All the people who worked there were fucking ancient. And also, I should say, the first high school I went to, which was the one that Candy went to, was an all-girls Catholic high school. And then I switched to a public high school, and that is the one that I dropped out of because I was like, fuck this. And the Catholic high school was fucking equally shitty. So I was just like, nope, not doing this. Nope, bye. And so one of these days, if I ever get invited back to any of the schools that I've been at, oh boy.
That reminds me of
I have a role model.
One of my all-time favorite comedians is Norm Macdonald. And he got fired from SNL because he from Weekend Update. And then a couple months later, they invited him back on to host the show after they had fired him. And he got up there and he's like, yeah, so they decided to have me back, which means either I got way funnier or this show sucks. For like his monologue.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's great.
Could you imagine if they tried to take Candy down? They're like, nope, Miss Candy, you gotta shut up. She's like, no, fuck you. I've got the chalk now.
Yeah, right. Candy's got the chalk.
You could see the look on her face that she had been planning this. Like, she knew this was her fucking moment, and she was ready. And just watching, me and all of my friends were staring at all the faculty just fucking sweating and, like, fidgeting nervously, and we were just like, yeah.
If I kind of low-key, high-key want them to keep thinking I'm a, quote, celebrity, unquote. And then, like, I said no, and I did lay into them, but what if somebody else asks me to come back?
Hold
and
on.
I say, you know what? I'll be in town. Sure. No, I'll speak in an assembly. Sure.
Ashley, what did you say? The fucking like, what is it? The British government or something like qualifies 30,000 followers on social media as being a celebrity.
Oh, that's the U.S. government. Yeah,
that's the U.S. government.
Yeah, legally, the U.S. government qualifies anybody who has 30,000 or more subscribers or followers on any platform as being a celebrity.
And why aren't I verified, Twitter?
I know, right? The government says
Jonah,
you're worth
you
it,
don't-
but
you don't
fucking
want-
Twitter
don't
doesn't.
No, I don't. But my agent, I feel like a fucking hypocrite because I have said on stream multiple times, I don't need verification. There's nothing for anybody who is verified besides the fact that it helps you identify who's
It's a
a real account
popularity
and
contest,
who
dude.
not Exactly. And
Yep.
the only reason I would ever want one is if somebody was impersonating me, which hasn't happened yet. So I have not applied.
Same with me.
Um,
Yeah.
But
And
Jonah, you have to remember that once you get that blue check mark, your IQ automatically goes down by about 50 points.
I hope
No.
not, because my one of my representatives was like, "Hey, is there a way for me to like go ahead and speed up your like Twitter verification because I kind of want to like fast track that for you?" And I was just like, "Hey, man, I don't know how to have that conversation with them to be like, I don't need verification. I'm better than that." But it's like I understand he's trying to help me, but at the same time, I don't want to like be a fucking huge ass hypocrite if he can like instantly get me verified. I don't want to be a bit massive hypocrite and be like, yeah, I got verified, but it was just because my agent wanted me to.
I mean, you can
respect
say
the
that.
shit out of
I mean,
I do.
like that's not on you though. That's on your agent. Like they wanted you to be verified. And,
That's
you know,
true.
they are your agent. So I mean, I don't think that makes you a
Understandable,
hypocrite.
but
Dude,
I don't-
people respect people who are honest. So if
Yeah,
you
I
were
respect
just like,
people who are
I got verified because my agent thought it was a good idea, people would probably respect you for that.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Fucking
good idea.
what's wild to me about the new verification thing is it seems like totally arbitrary, because like I'll see people
is.
that do nothing and have like maybe, and not to say 2,000 followers isn't a lot, but like compared to what you would expect for verification, it's not a lot. They'll have like done nothing and have like 2,000 followers, and they'll be verified with the new system, but then people like Eddie Burback cannot fucking get verified.
It's a lot of okay. So this is what I have kind of sussed out with my friends getting verified, and I've been kind of able to sleuth a lot of reasons. It's journalism, because a lot of the verification content that you have to provide articles in which you are mentioned as a primary source or which you are mentioned as somebody who has knowledge on a subject. Now, the only articles that I have are cheeky interviews or controversies or interviews where I am not like the main person being interviewed. I'm just kind of like, oh, I was there, where it's like not even for anything that I've been in. It's like, oh, here's the local news or some shit, right? Nobody interviews me or publishes it because print media is dying. Like it's, I'm sorry, there's not a whole lot of interviews for me because I am, constantly live on my Twitch, which is something you can't provide as a source. Or there's no interviews of me because I do TikToks for companies now. Or there's no interviews of me because I do their YouTube content, and you can't provide that as a source. So if you have articles that you've written, you are a primary source, and you can give those articles, even if it's from like a bullshit. You can hire fake publications to write articles about you for verification purposes. I shit you not. It is
Ooh, that's just scummy.
purchasable. It is, yeah. It's very scummy, but the checkmark is king, bro.
See, now I want to make like a parody journalist account to see if I can get it verified.
Just to see, yeah.
Yeah. Because I've
Like,
gone on record on Twitter publicly and said if I ever get verified, I will do everything to lose it. And if I can't lose it, I'll delete my account because I think it's funny.
Dave, you know what I want to try to do? Because I don't know if this is fucking like lose me the verification immediately. If I ever get verified, the first thing I want to do is I want to soft block the fucking verified Twitter account. And I want to I want to soft block it because it automatically follows every user it verifies.
Right.
So if you block it, will it?
Well, isn't it you have to follow it back in order to get the verification?
No,
like,
you don't have to
thing?
follow it back.
Okay.
No, you don't have to follow it back. I would just fucking soft block it and see if that would unverify me or not.
It's
That'd
like
be
one time
so funny.
as a joke, I just tweeted I have killed God, and I just had a screenshot of me blocking at Twitter, like the account. Like,
I have killed God.
He's no
Look what I
more.
have created.
dude, it's all like I get social media it does have its benefits. I've met most of my friends through it. It helps, obviously advertise projects like our show, but God, Twitter, it's such a fucking cesspool, and it's like I just want to have fun on it whenever I go on it. Like, but then nowadays, like I'll log in and after 5 minutes I get depressed and I put the phone away and I'm like, why?
Oh
did I
no,
even look
I
at
can't.
this?
I do not scroll. This is one reason why my Twitter is just mostly things people at me in. I do not scroll my homepage past a minute. If I'm my homepage more than a minute, I start feeling really weird, and I'm just like, I'd rather just find, because I follow a lot of industry people, and that's not the reason I feel weird, but it's just like I follow a lot of industry people, and sometimes you just want to like, sometimes I just want to watch memes, and sometimes I just want to like look at funny, stupid, like I'm gonna look at the
Right?
fucking one frame of SpongeBob every day Twitter account for like 5 minutes, rather than seeing like everybody talk about work constantly.
God, that would get
Yeah.
so tiring.
I try
feel
not
like.
to post about work constantly because I don't like seeing that stuff either. I don't like posting about it. I don't really like. I understand why people post about their work. Like honestly, I'm happy
Also,
for them,
real quick, I'm gonna
but I
BRB and
don't
get a
do that.
drink.
Oh yeah, go for
Okay.
it. You should follow. I was to say, if you are on Twitter, you should follow at Farfetch Show
You should.
You
should.
should.
to be a
Do it.
complete fucking hypocrite. Chill.
It'll instantly make you 0.5% more handsomer if you follow. Scientists have proven
Your
fact.
your micropenis will elongate.
Also, another thing is like I've thought a lot about like just completely purging my following list and just refollowing only a few people.
I have
But-
too.
I think about that a lot, but I also think about like because I don't want to like upset anybody because it's not personal if I do like purge.
It's
but I
not.
don't-
It's just that you don't interact with those people a lot.
Yeah.
Like
I've thought about like making a side account and like doing most of the shit that I do when I'm not like shilling my work, just to be like a meme lord on my side account.
I'll be real. 3 days ago at 3 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep, and something just hit me, and I unfollowed like 120 people that I
Holy
just
shit.
never interact with, and I'm like,
At 3
What?
a.m.
yeah, and I'm just like, why do I? And it was like a thing where it's like, it literally was no offense to anybody I unfollowed, some amazingly talented artists and stuff, but I'm just like, we just never interact, and it's also a thing where it's like I also because I had been following a lot of like some like fans of like Has-Been and Farfetched and stuff, and I'm like, it's just like I appreciate their fan artwork, but also like I want to have this distance between sort of fan and like creator kind of thing. I don't really want to. I don't know. I'm weird. I've been getting more and more private recently. I don't know why.
Dude,
That's
it's
just-
natural. It's natural. It's like once I'm still in that phase. Like I've got like less than 2,000, so I'm still in that phase where like even the smallest bit of interaction, I'm like, oh. But I'm sure like when it comes to like you and Jonah and fucking and Michael and Ashley, like for you guys, it's just a constant drone of just
No,
fucking.
I am at a very nice, sweet butter zone in my like follower interaction where I am able to I'm able to participate in pretty much everything that people at me with and tag me with so far. It hasn't become overwhelming in that regard. It's just I feel like I need to head it off at the pass and be like, okay, so things
I
might
wanna
get
keep it
crazy in the
that way.
future. So
I don't know about you guys, and like this might just be because I'm a fucking bitter old man, but like as time has gone on, like and like our followings have grown and we've created more and more stuff, I've wanted to be more and more distant from audience. I don't know what it is. Like I've become more and more private. Like
it's understandable.
is it? I want to make sure
Yeah.
I'm not like a freak. Like,
Yeah,
like, I don't know. Like like you know what I mean? Where it's like I don't know. It's just we talked about this last time, which I apologize for in the last stream about how serious I got about the fucking fuck the parasocial relationship shit, and I don't want to get into that again because I'm trying to not be a dick because everybody already hates me. But like, the thing is that I've just kind of been like, I want to make this show and other content for people to make them happy and laugh, and that's honestly it makes me all I want to do is make other people happy, but I also don't need people to know about me all the time. You know
No,
what I mean?
dude, there's the Rush song Limelight, and
Yes.
Neil
Oh,
Peart is an incredible lyricist, and one of the lyrics in Limelight is one must put up barriers to keep oneself intact.
Intact, yes. Rush is
Yeah.
one of my favorite bands, and
Yeah.
I wish I had Geddy Lee's range. Jesus Christ.
Rest in peace,
Yeah,
rest
it's
in
way up
peace,
there.
Neil
It's
Peart.
ridiculous. Yeah. Oh my god.
And Joey Jordison passed away last week.
Yeah,
It's
it's
too.
been nuts.
Yeah, a lot of good drummers.
All
When is
right,
the show
hi,
being released? We're trying our hardest. And if you go to the Patreon and if
Welcome
you
back,
subscribe to our Patreon, you will have a full update where, along with the clip and a bunch of behind the scenes drawings and images, we give a full breakdown of what we're trying to do for the production schedule of this show. We are trying our hardest to get this 8-minute 0.5 episode out by the end of the year, or at the latest the very beginning of next year. But animation takes time. If it get it done faster, hell yeah! But we're trying. So we're gonna keep dropping clips and stuff for you guys to see. We're gonna keep, obviously talking with the voice actors. We know that it's look. I acknowledge the fact that I know that after a while you get impatient, and I get it, and it's because I appreciate, because it's what you want to see the show, and I get that, but it just takes time to make it the best we can, because if we don't make it the best we can, then we can't make more.
Also, I don't know much about animation. Ashley, correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't normally see all of this like leading up animation shit when it comes to like major produced like Hollywood animated shows.
You don't.
No.
So you
get
guys are getting a lot of in the process stuff. So it looks like we're like, oh, you're making progress and things like that, but they don't show you what they're doing until it's like 98% done.
And what we want to do is kind of like demystify like how producing indie animation works. Like one of the big things
That's
in the
smart.
behind the scenes updates that I want to do for the $1 tier is talk about like, here is how we did this. Like, here's how we here is how the process to create this like worked out. Like how we came up with the music for the in-universe band, and like how that collaborating with our musicians went, or like how the process of going from or just taking a script and turning it into storyboards, like how all of those different steps of the process work. So if you're interested in working in animation or running your own someday, you have a reference for how that works. Also, I came back when you guys were talking about Geddy Lee, and I was just going to insert myself to say that I knew a man named Geddy Lee, and he had 3 testicles.
Yes, I remember you telling me.
Yo, that's sick.
Geddy,
That man has more balls than I'll ever have.
But
Geddy,
no,
if you're out there, hope
How
you're
do
doing
you
well,
know
man.
this, Ashley?
How do I know that he had 3 balls? He was
didn't
very
he tell
proud
you?
of it.
Yeah,
He was
I
very
really-
proud
have.
of it, and he told me, and I was like, "That's cool."
But to echo Ashley's triforce of pants
The
beforehand,
trifecta.
the trifecta of perfection. The truth is that like we play this very delicate game of like we do not want to keep you guys in the dark at all about this show, because we want you to be excited for it. We want you to understand about the process, but at the same time, we don't want to spoil the whole thing for you, so that when it's done, there's nothing to be excited about.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
we're like
we have to play this delicate dance of being like, we'll give you enough to be like, okay, we see how it goes, but when it comes out, you have something to watch. Because if we just gave you the whole thing, then what are you going to do when it's done?
Also, we want to carry this transparency throughout the entire production. Like once our
Right.
pilot's out, you're not gonna like suddenly not hear or see anything from us for a while. Like we're still gonna be updating you guys on exactly what our plans are, exactly what we're working on next, and how that's going. We're gonna let you guys know as much as we can without spoiling things.
like straight up, like, and
Tristicles?
Somebody in chat said tristicles.
I really do appreciate, Jonah, I really appreciate what you said earlier, because it's the truth. Like, I'm not trying to pat ourselves on the back or anything, but like, we really do give you a lot as far as how honest and open we are about the stuff we make, and you're not going to get that very often. You're not going to get a lot of creators who straight up tell you how it is working in the quote unquote industry and making something so that you can try to do it yourself. People are very private about that, and I just don't fucking care. So
I mean,
I'd
people
rather
like to
you-
be super fucking like gatekeepy, and it's like, why? What's the point?
Why? Ashley, if I make you a parody song of Sarah McLachlan's "In the Arms of an Angel," can we make a Patreon? Like, if you donate $1 a day,
Yes!
or $1 a month,
And
You
Warren
can-
is
You
narrating.
two can feed Griff.
Oh, here's a question.
You
How
too can
how
feed a raccoon child.
how much of a workaholic is Warren?
How much of a workaholic is Warren?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would assume as much as needed, and only what is needed.
It's kind of the thing where it's like, because Quinn hates fucking manual labor, but Warren is the type that he doesn't want to do it, but he knows that if he doesn't do it, no one else
Nobody
will.
else will. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's a dad.
He's
Yeah, I
very
don't-
much that dad. Yeah.
I don't think Warren is a huge workaholic, but he knows how to get things done, and he knows he's the only one who's going to do it, so he
Mhm.
does a lot of it.
He herds his cats.
Yeah, it's very much
he
like
builds their kennel.
Also,
he-
Dave,
yeah. Go ahead.
Daniel says to explain the basic plot of the pilot in as frustratingly vague a manner as possible.
Okay, you know what? I'll do
that's
that.
a good question.
I will give you, for the actual episode 1, I will give you the most vague description of the pilot and episode 1 as possible. Let me try to.
Core?
What? Are you having a stroke?
The C word?
The what? Cunt? What,
Ooh,
what are you?
the
No.
C word.
I was just gonna say.
Dave just doesn't hesitate. He's like, "What, cunt?"
See you next Tuesday.
I typed it in screen chat. That was just gonna be my vague description of the
Oh
pilot.
god! Oh, I know what you're. I know the C word now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was me at 12. I know the C word now.
God, should I just say a series of terms that correlate to the pilot?
Yeah,
Do it.
what are
Make it some
three
weird ARG.
what are 3 nouns that we could describe the pilot in?
Okay, I will give you 3. Okay.
All right.
Porn.
Not corn, not
That was
corn.
corn. I know it sounded like a P because of the way
No,
the mic
corn.
with a C.
Corn. CORN.
Corn and the hub
Sure.
on which it is
Why
produced.
does it sound like you're saying porn?
It sounded so much like porn.
Because
sounded a
you're
lot
all a bunch of
porn.
fucking perverts.
No, your C's sound like P's.
You're gaslighting me.
Corn. Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Corn.
Corn, as in the vegetable.
Okay. Corn. Yes, as in the vegetable. Drive-in.
You're gaslighting.
Drive-in.
And
And what's one more?
fuck
Well
boy.
done.
And bonk.
No, not fuck boy. I would say steak.
Okay. Corn, steak. What was the other one?
Drive-in.
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 Diners, drive-ins, and corn.
Yes.
That's right. Guy Fieri is canon in the far-fetched universe.
I will. Okay, you know what? I will give you this. A long
I-
time ago,
I offer
When-
fuck boy as the bonus 4th word.
that's
Okay,
the
cool,
bonus.
cool.
A
Secret word.
long time ago, I said on a stream and on Twitter that at one point in the show, one of the side characters is the most Dave Capdeville thing ever made. That is in episode 1. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hashtag
Well, I'm
corn.
excited.
You know what it is.
I know.
I'm excited as well.
Let's
Also-
spoil it right now.
If the person who made the Mama Swirl art is in the chat, I
Yes, if
fucking
you're
love you.
here.
You're
I
fucking
haven't
amazing.
seen that. Where's that
If you're
at?
here, I just want to talk.
Mama Swirl? I haven't seen that.
Oh my
Haven't seen
god, no, I
Mama
just checked
Swirl
fan
yet?
art. Holy fuck.
We put
Let me
Mama
pull up-
Swirl up
let
on
me-
the screen.
I don't
Hold
know
on.
if I don't
like
know
the
if Mama
mustache.
Swirl's TOS.
Holy
But-
shit,
the
Mama
mustache.
Fuck
Swirl.
around, find out.
It's
We're not
fine.
naked.
All right, Mama Swirl looks great.
The
Mama
mustache
Swirl
is
be looking good.
doing it for me.
There's
Yo,
Mama Swirl.
Hey, Coco, I know you're in chat. Cosplay ideas?
She's always doing me.
Hey, Coco.
It only
I've got a
I can
business
only-
opportunity for you.
I can only
I-
complete with the mustache on.
I like how it's appropriate because you would back up that truck.
Beep.
Beep, beep.
Jonah's like, no, the mustache stays on.
Mustache
Fucking
stays on during
my
messy, sticky-
my
You're-
OTP is Mama Swirl and Warren. Warren, Warren
Baby, you
X
know
the
how I
ice
get.
cream truck.
You know
To
how
the
I get,
person who
sweetie?
made
Okay.
that, I want you to know the art is fantastic. I love it, but I did have to quote tweet it with "I don't know how to feel about this." So, but your art's fantastic. I was very
Warren,
confused.
Warren refers to the truck with she/her pronouns.
Yeah.
Mama swirl cannon. There you go. You don't see the bottom half. I mean, you know.
We,
You don't see that exhaust pipe.
if you don't see
Yeah.
the bottom half, it's fair game.
Gooey exhaust.
Oh,
pipe.
could be
Ah!
anything.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to shower and scrub thoroughly tonight after this
So
conversation.
yeah, corn, drive-in, and steak.
And
Ashley, check the
a
ring camera.
pin-up anthropomorphic cone of ice cream.
Yes.
Why do I
Yes.
need to check the ring camera?
Look what I got.
Where? What do you mean? Look what I. Which ring camera?
The front door.
What are you doing
He
at the
sounds so
front
excited.
door? I can't. Live view is disabled.
What? Oh no. Okay, hold on.
We need to recharge our ring cameras.
Ooh, someone asks, what is it, steak or steak? It's one of those two.
You'll have to see.
Mmm. How do you like your steak, Dave?
Medium rare.
Good
Blue-
man.
Oh my god,
Blue
that
rare.
brings back memories. One time when I started streaming, this was after Beastars, so I had like a solid 50 people watching me, and we were ending the stream, and I didn't know who to raid, so we went and checked like smaller streamers just to see like, hey, who's doing what. We were playing Valorant at the time. This is around when Valorant came out, and we were looking for anybody else playing Valorant, and there was this one guy that we were playing with on the enemy team was being super toxic, and he was streaming because he had TTV in his name. So we're like, you know what? Let's go raid this guy and show him a little bit of love. And we did. And his name was Dinner Daddy. And he was cool. We raided him because we raided him. And he was like, oh, this is awesome. Look at all these people. It's fantastic. Who are you? What are you doing? Eventually, long story short, we convinced him to watch Beastars on stream.
Oh,
Not like showing it on stream, but he watched it with his girlfriend on stream. And the reason this came up is because anybody who subbed to him, he said, "Hey, welcome to the Dinner Daddy stream. Welcome to the dinner table. How do you like your steak?"
That's amazing.
That's
And
fantastic.
I'm just like, "Oh, that's such a good line. Like, welcome to the dinner table. How do you like your steak?"
fuck. We need to hire him. Dave, you're fired.
I think I'm still subbed to him.
All right,
Let me
see
see
you
if I
later.
still have his emotes. I do. Look at this. These are all of Dinner Daddy's emotes. Okay.
I'm gonna say something. As somebody, I was a butcher for
Mad
6
bad.
years before I got into writing and stuff. I was a butcher for 6 years. If you like well done steaks, go away.
Yeah, he wastes a steak.
That's how Hank Hill does it. Said this many minutes for medium rare, this many minutes for blue rare. And he said, what if somebody asked for well done? He said his reply was, we asked him politely yet firmly to leave.
Dude, blue rare is where it's at.
I order medium rare because
Coward.
a lot of the time medium rare for restaurants means like something completely different, and that's a happy middle ground. It's like you just cook it in medium. Just do it in the middle, you know?
Hey Rose, you want some nacho?
Later, Daniel.
And people wonder why I have such like a macabre sense of humor. I worked as a butcher for 6 years.
Yeah, once you see the inside of a bull's ass, it changes you.
Yeah, you
Changes the
you
mood.
open your third eye.
Hey, Ashley.
Huh?
You open that
What
third
if,
eye.
what if I allowed Rose to have a little nacho cheese?
You get to clean up her diarrhea everywhere.
Oh, poor kitty.
He's like, that's a
Didn't Jay
yes.
Leno give you like
Rose,
$50
want
tip
some
or some
nacho
shit at one time?
cheese?
Also, I am enthused to announce that I have a horrible migraine.
Oh no.
No.
Does the Tylenol help?
I just took some Tylenol, so we'll see how I'm feeling in about 10 minutes. Ugh.
Okay,
I
because
had-
Ashley, as soon as I came back from the front door and grabbed my Taco Bell, I couldn't tell if you looked at me and then fucking like just had the most disappointed fucking facepalm of your life just because of that, or if it was because of your headache. I couldn't tell.
Yes.
Probably both.
Yeah.
Little column A, little column B.
Oh, I just realized the very first thing voiced in Farfetch'd was Jonah and I's shit post.
It was.
Oh my
Can we
god.
show that?
I mean, we could show that on stream.
Yeah,
they
why
I don't
have
see
not?
why not.
Is the V Daddy still? Have they heard that yet, or are we saving that?
We're holding on to V.
Okay, we're gonna hold on
Daddy.
to that. All right.
Got it.
Yeah, show the comic that KK did.
Yeah, let me find it. Now the chat gets to fucking figure out what V
Yeah,
Daddy
here's
is.
a voiced comic between Griff and Warren for you guys.
Since they've already heard our voices. Yeah, that's right, they have. Well, if they've subscribed to the Patreon, they have.
You guys get you're the Twitch stream. You get some fun little
Special
extras.
TM.
I mean, we debuted
Special
before we can we quickly talk about how we trolled our Twitter account with Quinn's voice reveal?
Oh yeah, the hello.
Wait, what happened?
Or no, we were gonna do
Just
hello,
Quinn.
and then we did Quinn.
So, if you guys remember a long time ago, we revealed on here what Quinn's voice sounds like in the Isn't That Right, Rue? Well, we went on Twitter to reveal it, and we hyped it up with this huge paragraph of like, at long
that right,
last, the
Rue?
voice of Quinn.
Isn't that
And
right,
we
Rue?
literally, it's just a 1 second clip of him saying, Quinn.
And even just him saying Quinn was enough to make people go, "Oh my god, he's so hot!" And I'm
Quinn.
just like,
And I'm
he's
like,
just saying his name.
I'm like, you fucking Pokemon ass. It's like, no.
I love how much booty Quinn's got.
He got that ass. All right, hold on. Let me pull up the video.
People are gonna find out like how everybody simps so hard for Quinn, but when they find out how much of a shit lord he is, like
Dave,
in-
They're gonna
Dave
simp
has
harder.
a constant like panic attack, like, "Oh no, have we made Quinn the villain of the story?" And I'm just like, "No,
He's not
but
villain.
yes."
Chaotic neutral.
he's not the villain, he's the aggregator of things when they go wrong.
He's
He's
just
the stick that pokes the dead frog.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go. Here's the video. I believe. Hold on. Actually, wait a minute. Let me double check that this is the right video.
Yes, please.
1 second, guys. Okay, yes, it is the right video. Yeah, okay, that's the right one. Okay. We're gonna show this. Alright, are you guys ready?
Yep.
This was kind of before Jacob even had, like, fucking
Do it.
Griff's
Yep.
voice nailed down.
Yeah.
Yep.
This
Like,
is, like, really
a
early
couple
on.
days after I was cast.
I think this is the first thing that was ever really recorded. But alright, here it is.
However, Flareon is the only fully evolved Fire-type Pokemon that cannot learn Solar Beam. Yeah, I'm working on a medley of all 17 Pokemon theme songs.
Oh, I can't not befriend him.
And there you have it. That was the first voiced thing that ever got made. It was just because all of the team was shit posting.
And that was before either of you we had figured out the voices for the characters.
Yeah.
That's very true. Warren, I just referred to fucking Jonah as Warren. Shit. Jonah and I had never even spoken to each other at that point yet.
Nope. But you
I've
guys are
called
just
Ed-
like,
I've literally referred to Ed Bosco as Al before.
yeah, you've
Oh,
called
God,
Ed
yeah.
Alistair multiple times.
Ed Alistair. That's gonna be his name now. Full name.
Lego Chibi stars Ed Alistair.
Yeah, we've revealed some exclusive things on this twit besides the Quinn voice reveal. We've shown the theme song a few times, and that's
Ooh.
yeah.
Now that is to say, now that the Patreon's been revamped, all of the really cool reveals is going to go to the patrons first.
Yeah.
But that was just a little shitpost, so I figured that's fine.
One of many.
One of quite a few.
One of the things that I don't know if we can talk about this yet because it's way ahead because we'd have to make quite a bit, but we have a thing we're trying to get for a certain number on Patreon. If we ever hit it, we were going to have Sesamoy do fan voted covers
Oh yeah,
of stuff.
that's gonna be fun. If we
Which,
get
by
there,
the way,
oh buddy,
we can say, because we had a meeting the other day, we're trying to do something big in tandem with episode 1, like the full 20-minute episode 1 for Sesamoy, because you guys are going to get multiple songs from the band. So look forward to those, which are, Jacob, Hunter, and Brett.
Yeah, I've showed Jonah one of them,
Exciting.
and
Like
he was
the
very
show,
excited.
our show is not like a musical, but there are quite a bit of songs from bands because the show is about a band. So
Right.
Also, I'm super grateful. By the way, I'm sure I've like fucking thanked you guys before, but like, thank you so much for like hiring my buddies to do music and shit because they are way too talented to not be working on something like
it's
this.
true.
I agree.
Like, it's like they've come to me multiple times to be like, dude, tell Ashley and Dave, thank you so much for like taking a chance.
Aw.
I'm like,
It's
"Guys,
really funny
fuck."
because a couple days ago, Jacob and I's cover of Addict hit 2 million views on YouTube after exactly a year of it being up. And it's so funny how it's basically like, yeah, the guys who made it, Hunter, Jacob, and Brett, comprise Sesamoid. So we're like, well, let's just bring those boys on.
Yeah.
Small fucking world, man. Like, I
Yeah,
think,
so if you
like,
want kind of a sneak peek of how Sesamoid's gonna sound a little bit more metal than Sesamoid's going to sound, the Addict metal cover is a very good fucking
Really,
litmus
I wouldn't,
test.
because the metal cover we did isn't like full metal, it's like pop goes metal, so
Which is the best kind of metal.
yeah.
absolutely. Super small fucking world. Like, just thinking about like the chain of events that led to what you were talking about. Like, I was living with Stamper, and you had Stamper on Honeycast, so that's whenever I met you guys. And me and Stamper were doing our podcast or Twitch channel, Dick Planet, and we had you, Dave, on Dick Planet because you wrote Has Been, and Stamper was Pentious and Has Been. So then I introduced you to my music, and you liked my music, and then I was like, oh, I do covers, and since Dave works on this, I'm gonna do a cover of like this Has Been thing, and like, oh, and I'm gonna have Dave on that as well, and that's kind of evolved into. It's like a weird fucking chain of events. How one thing leads to another thing, leads to another thing, leads to another thing. You know what I mean? Small
Yep.
world.
Yeah, it's very wild.
I didn't know any of you guys. Well, I knew of you guys like a year and a half ago, I think, was when we met.
Jonah, you and I
Yeah.
met for the first time on the Honeycast, like big, like 2-year one,
right.
where you and I were just joking about dicks for like 20 minutes.
That's what happens when you put us in a room.
Yep.
Fucking Jonah, did you and I meet just because of the Beastars Honeycast?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think we met. We interacted on Twitter and things like that, but I think we actually met when you invited me on. And
Jonah, I think I'm pretty sure we were both cast in like a visual novel. Like,
dude, we've been in
years
so
and years
many.
ago.
We've been so much shit. We've been in so much shit together. We've been in like things that probably didn't even get produced.
There was
like that we
yeah,
recorded lines for.
I specifically remember a project we both were in that didn't happen. I don't want
You
to.
guys were in the trenches of Vietnam together.
I'll
Yeah,
say
we
in the
were-
chat. I remember we were both in this project. Hold on, I think. Let me type it out in the stream.
Yeah, let's
chat.
see.
I remember we were both in this thing. I think
Oh my god! No, that came out.
it came out.
It's on Steam.
What?
Yeah. Well, let me. I think so, unless they took it down. It came out.
Oh, while you guys look, I want to answer this. Someone asked, will people be able to buy the songs for the show and streaming? We want to release all the songs from the show onto like Spotify and stuff.
Yeah.
Under the name Sesamoid. So it's gonna be like the band is actually like real in our world, which, you know, I guess the misconstruction of immersion, fuck it, whatever. We're doing basically like a thing that like Gorillaz or Metalocalypse does, where like it's under their name. So
Yeah, so
I
all
would
the
fucking
score
love-
and all of the Sesamoid songs for the show you'll be able to like listen to on stream and like buy and all that.
I would fucking love to do like, say for example, we all do like a convention together or something.
Let's do a concert.
and we do not only a concert, but like make physical copies of that album, like as a convention exclusive that we could all sign at a panel. Because like physicals, being in a band, I've been playing music since like I was a fucking teenager, and I've done physical releases before. You can get like 100 high quality physical albums for like $250. Like,
oh
almost
man,
nothing.
That's
Ashley,
not bad.
A Sesamoid vinyl release would be a really good backer.
That is a lot easier to do than you
Oh,
think.
that would be so
That would be
fun.
if we have to get like donations for making more episodes. That would be a great backer reward.
I would love to do that.
we want to do like video cassettes of
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do VHS releases of the short and the first episode with a really cool box art, with like a cheap green horror sticker on it and stuff. But these are all just, hypothetical dreams and stuff. Yeah. The ultimate thing that Ashley and I have like dreamed about, like, is if the show takes off enough that we have Jacob, Hunter, and Brett and on stage, playing clips from the show and then playing the songs as Sesamoid on stage. That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah, we would love to do
we were
that.
like this close because me, Hunter, and Brett played Anime Matsuri. We played the Saturday concert.
Yeah, and you guys kicked ass.
Thank you, I appreciate that, buddy. And we were like this close to throwing the end song for the medium in there, just as a surprise to you guys. But we didn't because it was like we were like we don't want to like violate our.
It would also isolate
agreement.
a lot of the people who didn't know what that was.
Yeah,
so.
true. We were like this close to throwing it in there. It's kind of like a little wink and nudge to you guys because we knew you would be at the concert. But it was like, then again, I did sign an NDA, so.
Really quick, let me pull up you guys at the concert. Like
Hyperactive Hero Gaming says, "I'm not cosplaying Papa Swirl, you degenerate."
That's Coco.
You need to.
You're gonna do
Coco,
it, Coco.
please.
God damn it.
Also-
Please.
Also, talking about music and stuff, I'm gonna tell a story that I haven't told anybody publicly. That Ashley
there's
and
our
I think
Sesamoid boys.
Ashley
There's
and
the
I think.
Sesamoid boys.
Oh shit, you're playing it. Okay, go ahead and play that.
no,
gosh.
I was showing a picture.
That's the picture. That's from the
for sure.
concert at Anime Matsuri. They performed. They did metal covers of anime songs, but it was basically the three Sesamoid boys together.
Hell yeah!
Sessa boys.
Look at them.
Look at them boys.
And we did a hair metal version of the Pokemon theme song that was fucking out of this world. Oh, so much fun.
A hair metal version. Ooh.
Yeah, like it was straight 1980s power metal. Just
That's rad.
I will say, if we ever do this, we are gonna have to get 2 more people to join you on stage because we're gonna need a bassist and a keyboardist.
I mean, we can have pit musicians and just have fucking
Yeah.
The actual actors up there like mock playing instruments.
Jonah, you can play bass up on stage.
Jonah, do you play any
Yeah.
instruments?
I'm actually a drummer,
Jonah
Are you?
sings really well.
Ah.
and I sing too.
You do sing very well.
I mean, all of our characters for some reason look like our voice actors. So
Yeah, I saw that, and I'm
That
like,
was
that's
not intentional.
not intentional, right?
we had designed Warren before you
To
even
be fair-
applied.
J. Michael does not look like Quentin. As much as I love J. Michael.
Hey, fucking Griff doesn't look like Jacob, but does look like Areg.
He looks like one of our animators, the insanely talented Areg. He looks exactly like Griff, and we make a lot of jokes about that. So he gets a lot of the Griff animated scenes as a result. So,
As a reward, more like.
speaking of which, after the stream, Ashley, we got to look at that because I think he dropped in some Griff animation.
Yeah, I gotta do notes for everybody.
A certain scene.
Anyway, this is so stupid. We were talking about live performances and stuff. Fucking oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits. But fucking just a few months ago, back on June, literally the day before my birthday, actually, I got an email. I got an email from somebody. I'm not going to say the name of it, but they were a representative and talent booker for a music festival.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
And they reached out to me about being, they said, my team and I are amazed by the positive response from you and your associate's song, Addict. We would like to formally invite you to perform a quick set in between our larger acts. And, like, it was a festival, and I fucking said no.
I mean, yeah, okay, so, no. If you were strictly, exclusively a musician, that would be a big gig. But, like, you got, like, 9 other things you gotta do. It's
I would feel like
completely
a fucking
understandable.
Tool being an in-between act for a fucking like
that too.
a music festival that has fucking Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, Stevie Nicks.
Huge acts, like $1 million
No
acts.
fucking way was I gonna do that. I
can't
would
follow
not
that
fit
shit up.
in. That shit. I would feel like a fucking I'd feel so weird. It would,
I get
like,
that.
All
I
right,
would not
Miley
fit in
Cyrus
at
is
all.
done. Up next, Nicki Minaj. But first, here's the gay spider for like 3 minutes.
Here's Michael Kovac. It's like, who the fuck is that? And then you just see this chubby white guy that's probably just wearing like a black t-shirt. It's like, hello.
Hi guys.
Hi, I'm an anime voice actor, and I'm about to sing for you.
Anyways, here's Nicki Minaj.
I think I had a nightmare. I think I had a nightmare about that once.
That's hilarious.
Yes, Warren. Warren. Jonah is in Farfetch'd. He voices
Hello.
Warren.
I voice everyone's favorite hairy dad.
My dad.
My dad.
Not a lot. I should say some of Warren's mannerisms do come from my own father.
Here to give them a taste of Warren. Jonah, can you say I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in Warren's voice?
Yeah, hold on. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
But Grilk is
sorry.
delicious. You really ought to try
Grilk?
drinking some.
Single-handedly made me vomit.
This? No, it's the best stuff ever. You're just not doing it right. Try it like
It
this.
It's not good unless you're choking on it.
Fanfics are starting already. I love it.
Oh my
You really
god.
got to get it past the taste buds for it to work.
Yeah, you have to.
I can't wait to see fucking because like Warren's such a smart guy and Griff's such a fucking.
We
not-
joke that Warren is an anti-himbo.
Warren
Because
is
he's-
really smart, but he's also a fucking boomer.
Yeah,
So he
he's
doesn't
very
like
much a boomer.
understand any modern jokes or anything.
That fucking tweet you made the other day where Rue is like, press a letter, and he just says 4.
Hey Dave, I'm gonna put more nacho cheese in your sauce drawer.
Please don't. I already took that one out.
The sauce drawer came in clutch today. I got a breakfast burrito for breakfast, and I got it back, and I opened the bag, and I'm like, I ordered habanero salsa, and there's no salsa. And then I realized, wait a second, I have Diablo sauce in my sauce drawer. So I
Wait,
went
you
and
have
got
a
some.
sauce drawer too?
Yeah, we got a sauce drawer.
Oh
Dude,
my god.
so
It's normal. It's actually normal.
It
Ashley.
is.
You're all
You're
weird.
the freak, Ashley.
Except
Um,
my sauce drawer back home is usually in the kitchen. But
I took
Wait, where's your sauce drawer?
in the office.
Oh no! Okay, so our
Fucking, the sauce
drawer,
drawer is the desk next to me in our work office.
It's my desk. It's literally
Yeah, the
where
desk the desk next to me, your desk.
Shut the fuck up. My writing laptop is downstairs, and I have my setup upstairs. But in front of my writing laptop in the office is just a drawer that's just filled with various sauces. And I took a video the other day where it was just like the sauce drawer, and people were pointing out that there was a small container of nacho cheese, and everybody was disgusted by that. That was Michael who put that in there.
I
but
put it in there as a joke. Yeah.
And it stayed there.
Out.
And what's funny is now all of the boys in the house contribute to the sauce drawer. And they'll just
like some
walk
weird
in
god.
with like a handful of sauces, and they'll just look at me and they'll be like, I must make a contribution.
I ordered
and I'm like, oh my
Popeyes.
god.
I ordered like Popeyes yesterday, and I got a bunch of sauces from there, and so I'm like,
Get
all right,
honey?
going
They have
into
packaged
the
honey.
sauce drawer.
Michael and I talked about taking every single sauce and putting it into a bowl and mixing it and trying it.
Ew. That ew. Oh, also, Coco says she's gonna cosplay Mama Swirl, but no mustache.
Hey,
No, you need the
mustache
mustache.
or nothing.
Okay, Coco, you heard it. But she will do it.
Coco, I believe in you. I have the faith
You
of
know what?
1,000 suns.
I'm gonna retweet Mama Swirl.
Do it. I'm gonna retweet Mama Swirl, and I'm gonna at Coco.
Peer pressuring Coco.
So they want to know if Warren is such a dad. Does he like dad jokes?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I
for sure, I would
feel
imagine.
like it's the kind of thing where he would still kind of be like, yeah, I guess that's funny.
I feel like Warren would tell a dad joke to try to bring levity after a really serious situation, and it would just miss every time.
Yeah.
Nobody ever laughs. Oh, little Cremo! Hey, dude!
Oh shit!
Oh,
What's
yeah,
up?
Oh my god, that's a lot of people.
What's up, dude?
Thank you for the raid.
Yeah.
We're talking about the sauce drawer. All of little
You
Karibo's
guys have
watchers,
no
do you guys have
idea.
a sauce drawer?
You guys have no idea how happy I am that Papa Swirl has basically become a whole nother character in the show, and not just the ice cream truck
Courtney
that they
says,
drive
if it
around
makes
in.
Jonah's characters erect, then I can't say no.
Oh, there you go.
I love you, Courtney.
Listen, Warren is... what is it called when you're only attracted like cars, like autosexual or whatever?
Autosexual? No, it sounds right.
Warren's
it's not
only
metrosexual.
attracted to fucking Papa Swirl, so Coco, you have to.
It's vehicular domicide.
Tailpipes.
Hold on, wait. Sexual attraction to cars.
Dude,
It's gotta be a thing, right?
Mechanophilia.
Mechanophilia, okay.
Bicycles, motor vehicles, helicopters, ships, and airplanes.
Oh
Lots
yeah,
and lots of
I
buttons,
can't
right?
wait to get my private parts cut off by a helicopter blade.
Just jacking off to lots and
You know
lots
how
of
people
trains and
always say
planes.
"step on me, daddy"? Do people with mechanophilia say "land on me, daddy"?
They say run over me.
Drive on me. Plant your rubber wheel across my crotch and rev it.
Have you ever seen that? Oh God, who did that video? But somebody did a video reacting to that one girl who was in love with a plane. And fucking, he was just perplexed because they let her, like, privately, like, be inside this, like, Boeing 77 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And they were just like, I could never get access to one of these planes. Why does the girl who wants to fuck the plane have access to this plane?
Hey man, Mile
I
High
have genuine interest in planes. She just wants to have its dick in her.
dude, Mile High Club.
Or, you know, whatever, you sit in the toilet. I don't know how you even do it. Like, is that a vor thing? I don't know.
I can't believe she would cheat on her Miata like that.
I'm in the belly
enough.
of this mechanical beast. Oh, Viera, hi! She's an artist for a lot of my prints, and she's great. I love her.
Hello.
Hello, Vera. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Thank you for
Hello.
your bits. I love the energy here. You shouldn't.
Run while you still can.
Run far away. Also, I apologize to all of Little Karibo's viewers who aren't here now. Sorry.
Hi, little Karibo viewers.
What about the big Karibo?
Where's
No,
my
I know
little
about big,
Karibos.
big Karibos. Is it Karibo like a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
It's
Yeah.
a Yu-Gi-Oh card, correct. And
Yeah.
it's called Little Karibo, I think.
Dude, speaking of purified water, today's stream is sponsored by
That's just Karibo.
Dasani.
Didn't you
You-
read the entire label last stream?
Oh no, I
Yo.
went for Lauren's birthday stream. I kept doing a bit, Jonah, where I would keep reading the back of water bottles on my desk randomly, just to. It doesn't sound like a good bit because it's not, but
Spherical.
You see-
Spherical.
yeah, look at round Karibo. Look at sphere Karibo.
I like fuzzy Karibo better. This one scares me.
Yeah.
Also,
Yo,
wait.
hold on.
Huh. What?
It's fucking clear Karibo.
Oh shit!
How many
I like
kinds of
them
Karibos
green.
are there?
Apparently there's at least 3 because I
Oh,
found
man.
Mecha Karibo.
Mecha Karibo?
Oh my goodness.
All right,
Mecha Karibo looks badass.
Jonah, what is this fucking wolf twerking emote that I'm assuming comes from your streams?
Oh, it's Legoshi. There's an Among Us emote that kind of like did its rounds, and it's just an Among Us astronaut twerking, and it looks exactly like that, except we got an animator friend of mine, a furry animator friend of mine, who specializes in round things. And we're like, hey, can you do this? He's like, say no more, fam. He's just like,
That's
I can't, like,
amazing.
that's something I'm really good at. I'll do that stat.
you know, sometimes I think about like if I were to tell like my parents at Thanksgiving, like, so let me tell you about the Legoshi Among Us emote. They would look at me like I'm a fucking alien.
Hey, people love it, and you can't quite tell what it is, and then you click on it, and you're like,
It's like,
But, like-
you say poggers, or you're like, this is so pog in front of like your mom or dad, and they're like, what the fuck?
I say, I'm sad to say that Pog is part of my vernacular now, but just because I'm a Twitch streamer,
Yeah.
That's fucking Michael says bruh all the time, and he's recently been trying to combat that. So now
that's
instead
me, not
of,
Michael.
No, it's Michael. You infected him. Fucking Michael's trying to not say bruh all the time anymore, so now he'll be like, brother, what the fuck? Like, he just
So
says,
now I just sound like Hulk Hogan because I'm like, damn it, brother!
Damn it, brother.
brother.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna
And
have
finally,
to.
I was like, Michael, why the fuck are you saying brother all the time now? He's like, I'm trying to stop saying bruh.
We're gonna have to settle this in the octagon, brother.
It's like he started doing it ironically, but then he did it so much ironically, now he's doing it unironically.
That's how it fucking works, Jacob. That's how it works, Jacob.
He's like, I can't stop. Please help me.
Please help
You
me.
start doing something ironically and it just becomes normal.
Hey, what's Hulk Hogan's favorite George Clooney movie?
Oh no.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, fuck you.
What's
Fuck
Hulk Hogan's
off.
favorite Disney movie?
Brother
Bear.
Go Jira, this is neither. This is far-fetched. Just someone in the chat.
This is
Yeah.
far-fetched. This is our original, Ashley and I's original show that we're working on.
This is
My reaction to these
far-fetched.
jokes.
Not-
Oh,
Neither of us
brother.
have ever worked on Hell of a Boss.
And we
I love
no
that there's
longer work on
there's a
Has-Been.
constant assumption for some reason that you work on Hell of a.
I know, and I feel so bad because people, like, every time a new episode drops, people will, like, be like, oh, Ashley, the new episode's amazing. You did such a good job. And I'm like, I didn't do anything for it.
Don't work on it.
Like, I feel bad for the fucking crew, because, like, I'm stealing credit from them without meaning to. Like, people just attribute it to me, and I'm like, stop, please.
Why don't you? Because we're making our own show.
That's not to say it's not a good show. It's a fantastic show.
Hell of a Boss is a fantastic show, but Ashley and I want to make our own show.
Oh, yeah, no,
So-
we still we love Has-Been and Helva. Like, they're fucking fantastic. We just are doing our own thing.
I just would like to let you guys know that these are my like most recent Google searches.
Sick.
Let me see. There you go.
Also, we're
Let
missing
me
Wing
see.
Karibo. Sexual attraction to cars and Karibo. Next,
That's it.
sexual attraction to Karibo.
Sexual attraction to Karibo cars?
The Mecha Karibo would like to have a word.
He
Here
just
you
looks
go.
like a
Here you go, chat. There's Jonah's
There they
fucking
are.
search
There's
history.
the search history revealed.
I'm feeling things, chat.
I'm changing. Please help
Accords
me.
on.
It's just like, oh no, beep beep.
Don't honk your. Whenever I go out to drive and somebody honks at me, I just get a.
You guys want to see my JJ the Jet Plane fanfic?
It's like it's calling for me. Oh
God,
God.
every single time I get hit by a car in open traffic, I just get wrecked.
Well, hold up. Every single time.
Okay, actually, I don't know if I should say this. Maybe I won't. Never mind.
Okay.
Type it to us.
No.
Crush. I don't. Jesus.
Sorry.
I was going to say that why is it that every furry who has like a fucking like plane as their fursona, or like people who make like plane furries, why do they always every single time
Make
have
them
a
pregnant?
have a fucking vor fetish? Like all of them across the board.
Well, listen,
Don't ask me why I know this.
let me say this, all right? Like what you like, but planes don't have fur.
So they're mechanophiles. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying plain furries doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Why
but
can't
it's
we
a
have-
thing.
Okay,
What do you
why
call
can't
an
we just,
anthropomorphic plane?
why can't we
Uh,
have
JJ
more
the
like
Jet
furries
Plane.
that are into
Imagine
making
it.
like
You call it
buildings?
fake. You call it imagination. You call it not real.
Now I just
There
want to
was
look
a-
up planes rule 34. You know, like
Isn't
cars,
there
you know,
a-
the
I dare
planes
you.
movie.
Isn't there
Okay.
there's like a deleted scene from Cars that like involves Lightning McQueen getting eaten by another car that like okay no, here's what it is. The plot originally was that Lightning McQueen, because he goes to Radiator Springs and then he like has to pay off his debt or whatever by like paving the road that he fucked up, right? By getting hooked up to that like machine that spews the tar everywhere, and he hates it. Originally, he wasn't hooked up to it, but the machine itself was a car, and Lightning McQueen got eaten by the car, and he just kind of like
Oh,
in like a mech operated it on the inside.
that would have gone very interestingly.
See now,
Yeah.
now what I want to see a plane that's just fully covered in fur like a carpet.
Ew, oh God.
I know there's
Gotta go to the
also a
bathroom.
deleted. I know there's also a deleted scene from Cars where I think they fucking like swap Mater and Lightning McQueen's motors into each other's like fucking
Yeah!
vehicles, and then Mater is inside of Lightning McQueen's body or some shit.
Yeah,
There was a lot of
there's
body
actually
horror.
footage of that.
There was a lot
What's
of
that?
fucking
You
body
remember that,
horror in Cars.
There's that old Twilight Zone episode with Captain Kirk, where he's on the airplane, looks out in the wing, and he sees the dude in like a furry suit. And he calls a gremlin. Remember that
I do.
from like the original Twilight Zone?
Was it
Nightmare at
Friday
20,000 feet?
Yeah, Nightmare
Yeah.
at 20,000 feet. That was it.
There's
That's
a
the one
gremlin
like
on the
everyone
wing.
parodies too, if I remember.
Yeah.
Right. There's something on the wing. Something. Someone should do an edit, but like it's just Legoshi out on the wing. Like, hey, how's it going?
And it's just fucking Captain Kirk going like gremlins.
on the wing.
Somebody needs to dress up as fucking Captain Kirk from that one episode and have him walk around a furry convention and just be like, gremlins.
Interesting fact, Dave's random horror movie fact of the day that nobody cares about. The Michael Myers mask is directly modeled after a Captain Kirk mask painted white.
I had no idea. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
at that.
it's literally just a mask of Captain Kirk painted white, and that's the Michael Myers mask.
Also, there, Ashley, to answer your question, there is a disturbing amount of planes. Rule 34.
Right? Right?
Do not Google.
I don't know why this
abort.
exists.
Goodness.
Oh,
gracious.
Coco. Oh, Coco. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna send this in
no.
chat. Hold
Oh
on.
no!
I love my girlfriend so fucking much.
Yes, Coco, you rock,
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
dude! Coco, you're
my God,
fucking,
I'm
you're
so
fucking
excited.
awesome.
Oh my god.
We love you,
It's
Coco.
happening. It's
Also,
happening.
someone asked, "Hey Jonah, what's your favorite horror movie?"
My favorite horror movie? Oh, it's not technically a horror movie. I like if I want to sit down and watch something like weird and like excessive,
Yeah.
probably Atomic Avenger.
Okay.
But I am a fan of, Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, a lot of old
When you say, do you mean like Toxic Avenger?
Toxic
from
Avenger.
Troma?
Sorry, not Toxic
My
Avenger.
man, my man.
My dad loved that movie, so I've seen
Did you
it.
know that they're
Three times.
remaking it with Peter Dinklage?
Yep, I do.
I
That's kind
have
of exciting.
never been more excited, and also just what the
How's
fuck
that gonna
about-
work? Yeah,
I don't know, but hey, it's Troma. So
I've seen weirder things work, so
yeah.
it's exciting. But there's that. I guess
Dude, I love Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
that's good
Someone
too.
said-
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
Jonah,
Have you seen?
Uh,
Have you? Oh, have you seen? Have you seen Poultrygeist?
Poultrygeist as well?
I have seen Poultrygeist.
Dude,
that's,
that
that's
movie
good
is
too.
fucking.
It's hilarious. Rigging
Oh.
from the
Poultrygeist.
chicken itself is
Hold on.
impeccable.
Dave, there's a lot of like really stupidly bad horror movies that we still need to watch.
Oh,
Like,
we need
is
to
a-
the other
we need
night.
to watch Velocipaster. We need to watch that.
Velocipaster.
Oh man, I need to get in on this shit.
So here's the
Velocipaster.
problem I want to say with this though, Michael, and I'm telling you this as a guy who has watched, basically started out his career by talking about really bad, weird horror movies. Velocipaster, unfortunately, is one of those movies where it tries too hard to be bad, so it's not enjoyable.
Ah, damn it.
It's like self-aware, you know. It's like Sharknado, you know. And I hate those kinds because they're not
right,
genuine.
Where it's,
But-
like, it's trying to be bad. Yeah.
The other night, someone said Deadly. I fucking love the Deadly Spawn. The Deadly Spawn is one of my favorite creature designs of all time, even though it's from a super low budget movie. We were on HBO Max just scrolling, and there were a bunch of movies I saved because like Ashley and Michael have never seen Return of the Living Dead, which is the best zombie movie ever in my opinion. But we also the little known George Romero film, Monkey Shines, that we saved, which is about a man who gets hit by a car, becomes a quadriplegic, and his friend gives him a monkey to help take care of him, and he uses the monkey to kill people.
Whoa.
And it's directed by George Romero, like Night of the Living Dead, George Romero.
Right.
And at one point, he gets the monkey, and the monkey's voiced by Frank Welker, which is awesome.
Yo, all right.
And he gets the monkey to throw a hairdryer into his mom's bathtub to kill her.
Does it
It
work?
reminds me of the movie Brain Dead. If you've ever seen, remember?
I love Brain Dead.
It was the hybrid rat monkey creature that
Dude,
would
that's
transform you into a zombie.
that's fucking Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
Before
it's such a
everybody
shitty film, but man,
what
Peter
was the
Jackson
Muppet movie parody thing that Peter Jackson did?
Meet the Feebles.
Meet the Feebles. I have seen. You want to know fun fan interaction? A fan wanted to show me. He bought an hour and a half one-on-one hangout with me, and we used most of that hangout to showed me on his phone various scenes from Meet the Feebles.
That's a good. I will say that
was a good hangout. It was 10-minute clips from Meet the Feebles, but I was like, hey, can you just send me YouTube links? That way you don't have to put your phone up to the screen. And he's like, I like it better this way. Okay, that's fine. All right,
Your
like
money,
it better
man.
this way. It's your money. It's your time. You do what you feel like. I would personally like to see a better shot of this, but if you want to shoot me through your phone. But it was great.
That's amazing.
So
Do
crazy
you ever watch
movie.
Mr. Boogedy?
Oh yeah, dude.
Mr.
Mr. Boogie's on
Boogedy.
Disney Plus.
Is it?
Yeah.
I had just scrolled through that movie and I went through one part where Mr. Boogedy went woogity boogity boogity and I just fucking busted out laughing. You know exactly the scene I'm talking about. Too, right? Like that's the only piece of Mr. Boogedy that I've seen. Is that it's like I've seen enough.
Listen, I'd like to welcome you all to my 4-hour TED Talk on Halloween Town 2: Calabar's Revenge.
I haven't seen that one. I've only seen Halloween Town 1.
That pesky Calabar and his revenge.
Am I thinking
No
of
spoilers.
Halloween Town, the one with the 3 witches?
No, that's Hocus Pocus.
I always get those two confused. Fuck.
I didn't see Halloween Town until Ashley made me watch it with her literally last Halloween.
Yeah, we just vibed on the couch.
That was
Dude,
my
there were a
first time
bunch of
watching it.
Halloween Town. It was like Halloween Town High. Not where
man.
they're smoking weed, they go to high school.
Ancient.
Although that'd be a more fun movie if they were just smoking weed out of a pumpkin or something.
Pumpkin bong.
Pumpkin bong, dude. I remember I used to work when I was. Oh my god, my microphone just fell. When I was younger, I worked at a Boy Scout camp as a counselor, and one of the guys there, he would make bongs out of apples and beer cans.
Oh my
And-
That
god.
sounds like South Louisiana.
Yeah, and that's what we would do.
Yep, that sounds like South Louisiana, all right. Also, Dave, they put I just wanted to cry and fall into your arms. So the other day at my work's cafeteria, my place of work has a cafeteria downstairs. And they have just different foods of the day that you can get. And they had gumbo there, and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get some gumbo." Dave, I wanted to cry and call you in tears. They put potatoes in the gumbo.
What?
It's a sin, right?
It's a sin against God and Satan himself.
And before I got it, because the cafeteria is kind of expensive. You can go to McDonald's or something if you want, but I'm usually pressed for time, so I'll just get something out of the cafeteria for $10 for a little cup of gumbo and go back to my desk. Before I asked him, I was like, "Is this good gumbo or is this Texas gumbo?" He's like, "Oh, dude, it's good, trust me." And then he opened it up and it was this beige color. I'm like, "Oh, that's not dark enough to be gumbo."
Nope.
And he pours it in. It's got
Good
potatoes.
gumbo needs to look like fucking swamp water.
It needs to look like tar, almost black in color. I like it really fucking. And I'm sitting here thinking the potatoes had a lot of flavor because potato is gonna absorb all the spice. I don't know. That's my gumbo rant.
These people don't know what gumbo is. They're not from the South like me.
You don't know what gumbo is?
Gumbo
No.
Ashley,
fucks.
what kind of company do you keep on this channel?
All right, mods, it's time to ban everybody who doesn't know what gumbo is.
Hey, it's already my fault that cloaca is a
You know what?
banned
Here.
term.
You know what? I'll immediately fix it for you. Gumbo is something Alistair would cook. Straight up.
Yeah.
There. Done. Fixed.
That's very true. 100% true.
It's a Southern Louisiana dish.
and it's fantastic and delicious. The first time I actually met you in person, you bought me a nice cup of gumbo.
I do. All you gotta do is dangle the fucking like fictional characters in the kid's face. Be like, here you go, kid. You can figure it out.
Alistair would like it. My parents used to do that shit to me all the time whenever I was a little kid. Like, I didn't want to.
Kids, Legoshi believes in Scientology. Check it out.
Hi,
Oh my
name is
god, that
Legacy
reminds me of
Beastars.
that fucking.
Have you gotten your thetan levels checked lately?
Have you guys heard the recording of the voice of Bart Simpson calling people, telling them to join Scientology?
Nancy Cartwright got in huge trouble for
Yeah,
that,
hold on.
too.
Let me find that video. Like, it is fucking surreal. Like, chat, you guys need to hear this.
Don't have a cow, man. Also, get your thetan levels checked.
I'm from the Church of Scientology, dude.
Yeah, here it
Well,
is.
we're gonna have some wacky times.
Hey, what's happening, man? This is Bart Simpson. Just kidding. Don't hang up. This is Nancy Cartwright, and this is a very special phone call to you. I'm now auditing on new OT7 and have been asked to speak at the Flag World Tour event on January 31st in the Grand Ballroom at the Hollywood.
Oh my god!
At 6:30
Bart
p.m.
Simpson
It's gonna
auditing
be a
you.
blast, man. I will be there to share my.
I'm
many
auditing
ways
you
that
in the
so
Grand
much
Ballroom
and
at
to
the
the
Hollywood-
golden era of
at the
history
Airport
position
Hilton.
of Flag, the mecca of technical perfection. I hope you can make it, man. To confirm for the flag event. please
Whoa!
call
Get
us
aboard
back
get
at
aboard the plane for Xenu, man.
I love that. Anon fucking strangling Bart.
That's 841
Oh no.
7131. See you there, man.
Whoa, that's a butt on YouTube.
I know. Wow, a cartoon butt. I can't wait to be TOS'd over that. But yeah,
God.
no, fucking it. If you guys have seen like the documentaries on Scientology, it's fucking horrifying.
Listen, Quinn is a Scientologist. No, don't. That's people gonna roll with that. It's not true.
It is not even remotely
late.
true. Scientologists
already
are
updated.
fucking monsters.
They are. They're
Ricky's
more.
already
That
Warren wouldn't let Quinn hear the end of it if Quinn was a.
would be a fun.
Scientologist.
Yeah,
Quinn would get fucking.
Okay, but Scientology might be able to trick Quinn for like a good second, and fucking Warren would just have to beat sense into him.
if a Scientologist said like, "Hey, we could probably get your band on the radio," Quinn would join Scientology.
Quinn would see how many celebrities are Scientologists and think, there might be something.
Yeah, he would see like
Here, yeah.
he'd be like, "Oh well, Will Smith can do it. Why not us guys?" And then the next Sesamoid song would be about fucking Xenu.
Yeah, but in Scientology, fucking like they force you to like do all this like labor and shit, and like they basically make you a slave. Quinn would get 0.5 seconds of that treatment and be like, "Oh fuck this."
Shevin1 says Quinn being a Scientologist makes him 69% less sexy.
Ah, nice.
God, Scientology is the butterface of religion.
Lord Xenu is going to be all of our saviors. Isn't that right, Rue?
Isn't that right, Rue?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah,
that right,
sure.
Rue?
Good lord. But yeah, no, fuck Scientology. Scientologists are fucking monsters. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, agreed. Hard.
Is
agreed.
there anybody listening who's a Scientologist? I'm just genuinely curious.
That would be very interesting. Also, I shouldn't say all Scientologists are monsters. They're definitely not. There are just a lot of really fucked people in Scientology.
I'll say it. All Scientologists are monsters. No, I don't say monsters. I'd say gullible. I think that's it.
Gullible is the way to put it.
If you're a Scientologist, you're being tricked.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
Yeah. Sorry you had to hear it from us.
Get
Still
out of
love you,
there.
girl.
We
Still
we
love
care
you.
about you. We want to see you get out of there safely.
Yes, Z-list internet celebrities are telling you what you need to learn
Yep, yep.
about your life.
Don't listen to famed Scientologist Tay Zonde. Also, I don't know if Tay Zonde is a Scientologist. Don't quote me on that.
I don't think so. But he could be.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I could be a Scientologist. I'm not, but I could be.
There's an imposter among
Hey
us.
guys, I don't really.
I
appreciate
like
you.
how it's like he was one all along. It takes off the mask, like, haha.
You just don't know about the good news that Xenu's trying to spread in your heart.
Hold on. Shelly Kitten, my friend is banned from the Church of Scientology. She walked in with a My Little Pony t-shirt just to see what would happen, and they kicked her out and said she was banned.
I have a friend who fucking goes around to different fucking Scientology buildings, walks in, acts like he belongs there, steals shit from it, and walks out. So he has a bunch of, like, pins for, like, high-ranking members of Scientology and, like, 1 million brochures and just, like, random objects from Scientology buildings just because he walks in and steals things. And I asked him fucking why, and he's like, I don't know, it's fun.
Because fuck them, that's why.
Fuck Scientology.
What is Scientology? Google it.
It is a religious, and I say religious with big fucking air quotes. It is an organization.
It's a cult.
It's a cult. It is a quote unquote religious organization that is very clearly a cult.
The Earth isn't flat. Like they're actually like they think science is real. Like, it's
no, it has. They put science in the name just so people like wouldn't discredit them super quickly, but it has literally nothing to do with science. And they are really abusive. The leadership have like put hits out on people and killed them. If you fucking like join the church, you are put into a fucking camp and not allowed to leave. If you do leave, they'll send people after you to harass you for the rest of your life. Like just look up any Scientology documentary. They're all fucking like terrifying.
Isn't Tom Cruise also a Scientologist?
Oh, yes.
Hardcore. Hardcore.
So is Isaac
Fuck
Hayes
Tom
and
Cruise.
a bunch of other people.
He's kind of, from what I have read and seen lately, he's been trying to distance himself. But again, because his agent is like, dude, this is not a great look for you. And he's been trying to distance himself. But again, Scientology, once you're in, you're not gone. And
you
there
can
is a
literally
lot of
never
power.
leave.
There's a lot of power that they have in various, I guess, club members or whatever you want to call it, various patrons to the church, that they can ruin your life.
Yeah, guys,
if you are in power and that you decide to leave,
and,
they
like,
can ruin your life.
One of the things that's really fucking scary is if you want to leave, they record you saying that nothing happened while you were part of Scientology. Like, you were never abused, you had a great time, you enjoyed being part of this cult. Like, they record you saying that, and they make you sign paperwork that says that makes you agree that you will never say anything bad about Scientology for the rest of your life. And if you break that fucking agreement, they will sue you for everything you have and ruin your life.
Like, if they don't hire a hitman to kill you first.
Yeah, fucking, like, the wife of the dude who fucking runs, is the current, like, Scientology leader, his wife just wanted to leave, and she just mysteriously vanished one day. Nobody knows where she is. And the only communication they've had, quote unquote, with her is through people being like, oh no, she's still alive, don't worry, she's fine. But nobody's seen or heard from her in 20 years.
Lord Xenu whisked her away to the Thetan heaven.
Yeah, so if production on Farfetch suddenly stops out of nowhere, just know it's Scientology's fault.
If fucking Scientologists wanted to take down this show, I would use that as a selling point.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking Orson Welles that shit.
The show that's too hot for Xenu.
Was it? Oh, it wasn't Orson Welles. Who made Citizen Kane? Was it Orson Welles?
Citizen Kane. Yes! No.
Oh, yes, it was. Was it?
No.
I'm not sure.
Orson Welles was War of the Worlds.
Ah, who made Citizen Kane?
Wells!
Jonah, where are you?
In the bathroom!
Oh,
no, Orson Welles narrated War of the Worlds.
Are you?
Okay.
Are
yes,
things
it was
going
produced
okay
by
in there,
Orson
Jonah?
Welles.
That's right. Jonah has fucking Bluetooth headphones.
Wait, are you taking a shit right now, Jonah?
No!
Is it coming
no,
out
he's reading
okay?
the Bible in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Jonah.
I'm glad.
Jonah, have you seen that commercial where Orson Welles is selling champagne?
And he's drunk off his ass?
Yeah, the one where he's like, oh, the French champagne.
Oh, it's champagne.
Hey, I didn't hear you fucking wash your hands or flush, Jonah.
Very good. It's because I didn't. Hold on.
He licks him clean. Just,
Jacob, stop
Listen,
speaking.
you gotta commit to the furry lifestyle.
Yeah. They don't have wash
I don't
basins in
piss
the
in the
forest,
toilet. I go
Ashley.
outside.
Okay, all of you boys have pissed outside at this house, though.
Yes,
Yeah, you're
it's
just
normal.
you're just a coward.
You gotta show nature who's boss.
The
You gotta
boys
shit
will
fast.
the boys will walk inside after hanging outside for a bit, and they'll look at me and go, "I pissed in the bushes outside," and I'm like, I could have not known that. You could have just not told me.
But yeah, Orson Welles, didn't like he set up like they refused to show Citizen Kane in movie theaters because it was kind of talking shit about the bourgeois. So he set up tents all around the country and advertised it as like the film they don't want you to see, and that's like one reason why it was so successful.
Oh, okay.
That's amazing.
I know Alfred Hitchcock
80% sure
did,
that's accurate.
for Psycho, because Janet Leigh gets killed in like the first 15 minutes by Norman Bates. He would make sure that people would not go around the country and make sure people would not show up to showings of Psycho late. Like he would just because he didn't want people to be confused.
Also, if I were Norman Bates, I would instantly hire a butler and force him to call me Master Bates. I'm just saying. That would be the best.
Can we get that on the next 4K release of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho? Can we get your quote on the back?
Yeah, Master Bates.
Master Bates.
Sorry, I'm a fucking child.
That's why you play Griff.
Calling it out, antagonists of Farfetch or Scientologists. Ooh.
Oh, hey, Ashley.
They
Hold on a
figured it
sec,
out.
guys. I gotta go. I am an hour late on submitting this audition. I don't know if they're gonna take it, but
Oh, no!
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
no.
Yeah, do your thing, dude.
Go,
I'll
go,
be right
go!
back.
Yeah, bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, Jonah might be back, but for now he's gone. So
I have to go poop.
Thanks, honey. I'm glad you let us know.
The chain react. Be sure to read the Bible while you're in there. Keep the
I'm-
Scientologists away.
I'm literally going to read the. I'll tell you which verse I read too.
hey,
Okay,
Ashley,
we're looking forward to it.
hey,
Let's
Ashley.
see what fear God strikes into God.
Since we have so many fucking people in here, 770, do we want to play the theme song for the show again?
I mean, depends. Do you guys want to see it? Do you guys want to listen to the show's theme song again?
You want to hear it? Because I'm sure a lot of you haven't heard it yet. We played it before, but if you'd like to hear the theme song for the show,
Yeah. Just and envision in your mind
yes,
Michael
yes.
turbo shitting to this metal theme song.
We're gonna play this song to give Michael the energy he needs to shit.
Yeah.
Now,
so you can
I will say
turbo
before you
shit to
play
the
it,
nth dimension.
keep in mind, this theme song, it's not in the 8-minute short we're working on, but it will be in the episode 1 and going forward. So, but this is a very early preview of the show's theme song.
Yeah. Remember, Michael's shitting right now.
And there you have it.
Hey. Props to Hunter,
Indeed.
Brett, and Adam.
Yes.
The boys!
We wanted to
Props our
combine
music team.
we basically wanted to combine for the theme song the tone of the show, which is like kind of like horror comedy-esque spooky vibes, with like the rock band sound of like what Sesamoid would be. So we tried to combine all that together. I think it came out pretty good.
The ending theme for the proof of concept, one of the funniest ways I heard Adam and Hunter describe it was a metal rock lobster. Do you agree with that assessment or no?
I could see that a little bit.
It's like a metal rock like 1920s, like we were at the beach, everybody had matching towels, like that kind of fucking that kind of vibe, but it's like a metal swingy kind of fucking, I don't know, it's fucking badass. If you go back and look at the proof of concept and the song in the end credits you'll hear what I'm talking about. It's fucking badass.
Here, I think I have the file for that.
Yeah, no, the theme song will be animated in the show.
It's gonna be a fully animated theme.
Yeah. One thing, I can tell you guys this, because, I mean, just for a writer's thing, one thing we're doing that in the show that I really love is that we're going to do, the episodes have cold opens, which this is a way for me to educate. If you don't know what a cold open is, it's whenever you see in either an animated show or a live action show, when the show starts before the theme song, that bit at the beginning is called a cold open. And that's what we're going to do with most of the episodes. So we'll have like a little bit of something happening, and then the theme song comes in, and then the actual episode. So
actually, I don't think I have. Actually, I don't think I have the credits music.
Oh goodness, it's probably somewhere deep in the music channel, but if they want to hear it, I mean, it's there on the YouTube, on the tubes of views.
No, the theme song is just going to be an instrumental, but the Sesamoid songs are going to have vocals provided by Jacob here. That's great. Exactly like that.
Yep. Remember, kids, drink your Grilk before you scream, because it'll loosen up your vocal cords. Grilk is good for screaming. Do you think?
I like that. Sorry, real quick. I was gonna say I'm looking through my audio files now to see if I have it, and I don't know what this is, and I can't play it right now. But one audio file I have literally is just called "Drain as Fuck."
Drain as fuck.
Drain.
I think that might be a preliminary version of Drain's theme song. I think that's when we were exploring the idea of like melodies.
Oh, that might be from Living Tombstone.
It could be from Living Tombstone.
Oh, Bear Son, thank you for the fucking 1,000 bits.
Yeah, thank you, Bear Son 98.
Holy shit. Also, I love you too, Scarecrow. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Don't think I didn't see I see some dick planeteers here in the fucking chat. Thank you for popping by. It means a lot, guys. Appreciate you. My favorite bit so far on these streams is whenever, Dave, you were talking about fucking well, not fucking him, but you were talking about Jay Leno and how one time he tipped you $2.
It's true. He shortchanged me.
And one of your viewers hurriedly made a fake account called Real Jay Leno and then tipped $2 on the chat.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
Yes, Living Tombstone is working on Farfetched. I don't want to say what for yet, but he is doing something for it.
I'm back.
How was it? Everything come out okay?
It went well. I read a little bit of the Book of Joshua while I was sitting on the John. And after about 10 parts of the Book of Joshua, I realized this is fucking boring. And I closed the book.
So there's your lesson from Michael today.
It was
the Bible is boring.
It was just a lot of Moses is dead. You are now Joshua. I will protect you. And I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Get to the good stuff, God.
Where's the smart?
Come on, let's crucify this guy already. Was it too much?
Come on, Pillars of Salt. Get back to that.
Oh yeah, we talking about Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry for spoiling the fucking Bible. I'm so
spoilers.
Spoiler alerts for the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Guys, sorry, Jesus dies.
Moses is dead, and now Joshua is the new person, I guess.
The new prophet.
Yeah.
The new person, I guess.
A prophet of the Pikmit Mohammed. If you guys know what I'm talking about there, then fucking you're way too on Netflix way too much.
Nope, not a clue.
It's okay.
Someone says Farfetched is much better than the Bible anyway. I wouldn't go that far.
It's pretty
the Bible like
which version? Are we talking the King James? Are we talking the
talking the Minecraft version.
The Minecraft Bible.
Okay, the Minecraft version is the best version of the Bible.
I just pictured a Minecraft because that's something a fucking publisher would do these days.
Someone has.
Yeah.
There's a Minecraft? No.
Yeah, it was a Fortnite Bible too.
Hold on, I'm Googling it.
We would never gaslight you, Jacob.
Bible.
The unofficial Holy Bible for Minecrafters. The children's
guide
the fucking
the
Holy fucking
Dude, the Among Us Bible. Judas, you're acting real sus.
Judas is the imposter.
Oh god.
Oh no. Oh no.
What's a Jacob? Jacob here is the voice of Griff.
I'm a
Farfetched.
mistake. I was a mistake by God. Oh, there's a Minecraft Bible. Minecraft Bible.
I now know what we're buying Jacob for Christmas.
Everybody, fucking put
I'm
put
tweeting
Jacob.
Minecraft Bible right now.
Here, I'm gonna put Jacob. I'm putting your Twitter. Everybody should go follow Jacob on Twitter.
Yeah, go check out Jacob.
He voices one of our. He voices, yeah, but you voice one of our main characters. Everybody, right here, go follow Jacob. Right there.
Also, everybody needs to hear like how amazing Jacob's like singing voice is.
Oh my god! And that's. I don't want to reveal any of the songs on the show yet, but we should show off his singing voice.
I'm gonna show the Attic Rock cover.
Oh.
Because that's all of the Sesamoid Boys.
And then me fucking screaming my lungs out and dying.
And I did the art for it.
Check's Twitter. Fuck! Thank you. You guys are too nice. I appreciate it. Be prepared to be disappointed. I do not have a YouTube.
So yeah, that is Jacob singing amazingly and me screaming until I die.
And then Hunter and Brett, who will be doing the music composition and mixing for Sesamoid. For Farfetch'd.
Do I know about Bible Man? I do know about Bible Man.
Oh, dude, Bible Man.
But yeah, Jacob's got a fucking amazing singing voice.
You're too kind. Thank you, friend.
Dave, by the way, did you
Good,
ever
dude.
figure out your audio issues you were having with your computer?
I think so. I think I fixed it back because I tested it the other day and it worked, but I'm holding my breath until I actually go live.
Okay.
Rock version of the Bible Man theme. Can I do a metal cover of the Bible Man theme?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not your mom. I can't stop you.
Jacob did a while ago. He did a fucking. You know what we should play? We should play the goofy version he did as Griff of My Shiny Teeth and
Oh,
Me.
yeah!
Like,
oh, God.
You still have that?
I do have that.
Somewhere. Someone was making a fucking comparison that Griff looks a lot like Chip Skylark.
Yeah, it's like Chip Skylark.
So I just fucking I'm talking like in less than 15 minutes, shittily threw together the most hurried version of.
But you
My
did the
Shiny Teeth
guitar
Me.
and the singing on it though, so
Yeah.
Here, if you find that, drop it in the chat. It's a shit post. We'll play it.
Whatever happened to the Fortnite joke book? I have no idea. Not a clue. Also, Minecraft Bible.
Minecraft Bible.
I'm looking at. Oh wait, here it is. Hold on, I'm gonna copy an image. I'm gonna pop it into the. There you go, buddy. There's an excerpt from the Minecraft Bible.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect.
Steve Jesus is fucking amazing. That's fucking hilarious. No!
Pick up your mat and walk. You do not need the water to be well. I forgive you of your sins.
Here.
They have the crucifixion on one of the covers.
They do.
Oh no!
Oh.
Bible for
Corporate.
Minecrafters, the cross and the miracle.
Why does this exist? Oh, because fucking corporate America, of course it exists. The crucifixion of Jesus Christ in Minecraft.
I can't believe Jesus got crucified in Minecraft.
Stories told from the Bible, block by block.
Oh, I can't breathe. I'm crying. I was.
Are you gonna be okay, Jacob?
So I don't know why that's so funny. But it's just so absurd and out of left field. Oh god damn it! Fuck me! God damn the Minecraft Bible. That's what I want in my bathroom. You guys have the real Bible. I'm gonna have the real Bible.
For you, this is like when Dave saw fucking fixing this doll's teeth for the first time.
Oh, and you guys all fucking. Well, you didn't force us to, but we all tweeted at the same time and then, like, turned off replies and added zero context, and the whole world was confused for, like, a day.
Yes.
I get in too much trouble with you guys.
We're bad influences. I apologize.
Bad influences. I'm telling my mommy on you, and Scientology is gonna come and sweep me away. I'm gonna see if this. Ooh, that's a good thing to Google. Has Scientology dipped into Minecraft to try and recruit young people? Let's see.
God.
Scientology Minecraft.
That's a search term.
Church of Scientology in Minecraft. Somebody made the church, but I don't think that's official. Investigation. The plot thickens.
We must know.
Happy Kids Gaming? I don't know if that's... It's a Roku channel. I don't know if it's made by Scientology, though, but it came up.
Further investigation is required.
I don't see anything, like, off the top.
Scientology, what are you doing? You need to dip into Minecraft.
Yeah, there's like a whole fucking market there. What the fuck are you guys doing? Gotta get Kooky Steve. Kooky Steve's thetan levels are off the charts. That's why he's so powerful.
He's in Smash.
Yeah. Hello, Internet, and welcome to Game Theory. And today we're going to investigate Minecraft Steve's thetan levels and why he's the most powerful character in all of Scientology.
I know how many comments we're gonna get from like people like Griff kind of sounds like MatPat, and we like,
oh, it's gonna be a bunch of them.
We should just lean into it and be like, yeah, we got MatPat to voice in the show. And then MatPat will like put out an official statement saying, I've never voiced in this show. It's really fucked up that they're like claiming that I voiced in their show. And we're like, oh no, don't worry, it's all part of the bit. It's part of an ARG we're doing. No, he actually voices in the show.
Yeah, he's just a really humble lad.
He's very humble.
Don't let the Church of Matthew Patrick confuse you. He's just
Matthew Patrick.
He's just being too kind. Oh god, the number of fucking MatPat requests I get, like, you know, usually voice actors get character requests on stream. Like, I don't get Griff requests, or I don't get like Atomu requests. No, I get MatPat requests.
Jacob, you gotta get MatPat on Dick Planet.
I would fucking shit a brick. That would be amazing.
Jacob, there's another voice actor named Patrick Mealy who sounds a lot like MatPat too. We need to get you, him and
MatPat.
No cameras, and just let everyone guess whenever who's talking when.
Hold on.
Roulette.
I need to find this video. Hold on. I'll show you this other voice actor that I swear to God also sounds just like MatPat. You and him should fucking chat. let me find like a video of him talking. That might take a few minutes.
That'd be amazing. Oh my god. I made a shit post once as MatPat for Dave.
Yes, you did.
Accused him of stealing skeletons. I don't think I ever published that publicly.
No.
Where is it? I want to play a clip from it. It was really funny.
I'm currently trying to find the shiny teeth in me thing. Found it just when I said that.
Here. This is for you, Jacob. This person, this voice actor. This is a person named Patrick. He also sounds a lot like MatPat.
Zorn and Zin. Let's take a look. See.
So Ashley, if you want to play this is the, I think. Well, let me double play it and let me double check to make sure it is this.
Holy shit! It's like fucking listening to a mirror. If that makes sense. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Make sense.
Here, I'll give you his Twitter account. Hold on. Here, this is the guy.
This is eerily. Oh, I don't like it. It's fucking. This is weird. Have you ever heard somebody that sounds so similar to you that it's like you could swear it's you?
There you go, Ashley. There's the shiny teeth in me cover.
Awesome. We'll play it in a sec.
Holy shit, Patrick Mealy, I am following you right now.
Brothers.
I'm gonna tweet at him.
It's
Give me back my
brothers.
voice. Oh, yeah, his voice reel is fantastic too. I'm following him right now. Oh wait, I gotta log into Twitter. Fuck, I'm not logged in.
Sorry guys, I'll share the shiny teeth cover in a second. I'm fixing this. I'm doing actual work. Okay. Let's see. There's the boy.
How dare you do work on the work stream?
Isn't that right, Rue? Isn't that right, Rue? Isn't that right, Rue?
There's the boy. Okay.
Isn't that right, Rue?
Isn't that right, Rue?
Isn't that right, Rue?
Isn't that right, Rue?
That is very right. That is correctamundo. Where did that come from, correctamundo?
Alright, here we go. Here is Shiny Teeth.
By Jacob.
Sad as I can be, and I'm feeling lonely. Sad as I can be, all by myself in an uncharted island on an endless sea. What makes me happy fills me up with glee. Those bones in my jaw that don't have a ball, my shiny teeth and my shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in the sky. My shiny teeth that sparkle add beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like the Christmas tree. Now they walk.
And there it is.
Yeah.
I need to draw a picture of Griff dressed up as Chip Skylark and just
Griff
can
Skylark!
post that.
Griff Skylark, there you go.
Griff Skylark.
Can it be canon that Griff is like? Can we put the fucking Fairly Odd Parents universe in the same universe as Farfetch'd, since fairies are cryptids and they exist, and Griff and Chip are related?
Yes.
I'm joking.
Yes, guys, big surprise. We got someone who's actually good at singing to be the lead singer of the band.
Also, disclaimer: I
shocking.
threw that together in literally like 3 minutes. Usually my mixes are a little more thought out than that, but that was just fucking like that was just me fucking around. Yeah.
My shiny
Super
teeth
shit
that
posty.
sparkle, just like the stars in space.
Also, Dave, what are you gonna do with all those ape skeletons?
Oh man, I definitely have a hole for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, Jacob.
You
Can
realize-
you find that like fucking MatPat video you did?
Yeah, of course. Figuring out an anagram for your name, Dave, was not easy, by the way.
I'm surprised you did it at all. I was impressed.
What we're trying to say is Jacob is a very talented, funny motherfucker.
Let's see if I can find.
Yes,
it.
the Rock Addict is of Rock Addict. Rock's cover of Addict is on Spotify. You can just search Addict Metal and you'll find it.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
I won't play all of it, but I'll play some of it.
Copy message link. I'm assuming that's how this works. Streaming
Sure,
chat.
let's try it.
I don't know how to Discord.
How does Discord work?
Try that Discord link.
There it is.
Yes.
Alright, I'm not gonna play all of this, but I want to play at least the
Yeah, it's
first
like
part.
3 minutes long or 2 minutes long.
I want
was
to play the
greeted
first
by
part of
this
it. It was very funny.
nice surprise.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to Film Theory, the only show on the Internet that will make you question your friend's loyalty to the realm of the flesh. And why is that, I hear you ask? Well, today, my dear theorists, we're going to do a deep dive into the world of Farfetch'd. You see, while doing a previous video on the ever-so-popular Has-Been Hotel pilot, I stumbled across one of the writer's new projects, Farfetch'd, and this show holds secrets far, far darker than I could have ever imagined.
I
Before
got
we get into
lazy.
the details of that show, we must first get into the mind of its creators. The creator
I
I'm
just
talking
literally
about in
threw my
particular is
fucking,
none other than the one and only
tween
Dave
fucking
Capito,
keyframes
writer of the Has-Been
to
Hotel
fucking hell
pilot
back.
and co-author of
End up where they end
Farfetch'd.
up.
On the outside,
so
he may
funny.
seem like a talented, up-and-coming writer, but there is more to this person that appears. And I use the term person lightly. Let us be
I hate that your editing was all perfect. It was exactly like fucking MatPat, and you sound just like the moment I heard like the MatPat voice say Farfetch, something like dark shivered through me. I was just like, I don't like that.
Oh no, Matthew Patrick knows.
Matthew Patrick knows a Farfetch.
I've awakened the beast. The cryptid that is Matthew Patrick.
God. But yeah,
People got
this is to say we make a lot of fucking shit posts.
Oh, dude, you should
whenever
see
the
Goop
fucking
channel.
Has-Been Hotel video from MatPat came out, I made a joke on Twitter about it, and people fucking railed into me. I have never gotten more hate in my entire life than the day that I made a joke about MatPat for that Has-Been video.
Oh yeah, people were like, "How dare you?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, how dare Dave punch up at somebody with 20 million fucking subscribers?"
Yeah. Oh no.
And then I like how you said that, and somebody was like, "I don't condone punching," and it's like, it's a fucking turn of phrase.
Yeah, they don't know what punch up means. If I threatened to punch Matt Patton, I'm like, what?
It's a shame, Dave.
Look at streaming.
I'm honestly a really big fan of your content, and I'm sorry if I ever offended you in any way.
Listen, Matt, I know we've had our disagreements never to each other but apart, but listen, I hope you know that Bill Cipher isn't in everything.
It's all...
Alistair is Bill Cipher.
Wait, I never actually watched the film theory. Is that what he was claiming?
Yeah, he was like, Alistair
I think
is
he said it
Bill
as a joke.
Cipher.
He said it as a
It was
joke.
a
I'm pretty
joke.
Oh, it was a
but-
joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was very funny.
I'm so
I'm pretty
sorry
sure
if I
Matt
ever-
Pat even said in his video, like I don't really have too much problem with Matt Pat because I get it, I get the grind, but
I
I'm
don't
pretty
think
sure.
Oh yeah,
right.
no, like I don't actually like hate Matt Pat or anything. It's just very very easy to dunk on his like formula.
I know that Matt Pat said that like he wasn't even ready to do anything with Has-Been yet because there was only so much material.
I'm gonna be 100% transparent. I have absolutely no problem with Matt Pat at all. I respect. I'm fine with what he does. His content is not for me though. It never has been. So it's just not my thing, and I just don't like theory stuff is just not really my thing. I love when people make theories about stuff, but I don't know.
I used
not
to
the kind of thing I'd sit down and watch.
I used to like Matt Pat a lot, and then when he got into the more abstract theory stuff, that's when he kind of lost me. And that's not to say that like his new stuff is like bad at all. It's just not for me. But I really liked when he would do like science videos and like, hey, how fast does Sonic actually run? What would be the like physical repercussions of that? How could it actually work? Like, how tall are different characters like in real life? Like that kind of stuff I liked a lot.
Want to know something a little fucking cringy to admit? I actually kind of don't hate his food theory videos.
Oh no, have you been converted?
I didn't even know those were
them.
I didn't know those were a thing.
He does videos where he has food theory videos where he talks about like beverages or food. Literally the only video from that I've seen is a video of him trying a bunch of different types of like Coca-Cola, of like a fountain Coke, a Diet Coke, like a regular, like just trying to find out what's the King Coke or whatever the fuck or something, like an off-brand Cokes. And off-brand Cokes. Like I watched one of those and I did not hate that video.
Did you see the one where he said in the Grubhub universe, the Grubhub guy was actually Sheen Estevez from Jimmy Neutron? I'm not gaslighting you, I promise. Yes, I'm not gaslighting.
I have not
promise.
seen that.
It's very strange how it seems. I haven't seen enough of his stuff to make a full judgment because, like I said, I don't watch it. But it's like this weird line between I can't tell whether he's like parodying himself or if he's serious. Like,
oh no, he parodies himself a lot. And like everybody that I know that has met him has said nothing but nice things. Like apparently he is genuinely a very like sweet dude. So like we joke a lot, but like there's genuinely no hate here.
I will say though, I did like when Toby Fox called him out for like the indie shit.
Oh yeah, no, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
He deserved to be called out.
I fucking love Toby.
Matt, if for those who may not know, Matt Pat kind of has a policy of like not linking to the video games that he reviews or talks about, and that's heartbreaking for indie creators because he's talking about their game and making money off of it, but they're not getting anything out of it because he's not direct linking to it. And so a lot of people called him out for that, like, hey, that's kind of fucked up, dude. If you're gonna profit off these people, you might as well like help them out a bit, throw them a bone. And I agreed with that. It's like, yeah, no, that's not cool.
Anyway, Red Letter Media are the only good YouTube channel. Go watch them. Like, just straight up. They're my favorite YouTube channel. Red Letter Media are gods. And Critical's cool, too.
Oh, dude, Moist Critical is the best. Charlie's amazing. Anyways, guys, I gotta get out of here. I'm gonna go eat dinner.
All right, bud.
Enjoy your dinner, bud.
Thank
Have
you
a
for
good
having
night,
me.
friend.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye, chat. Love you. Mwah, mwah. Minecraft
Bye.
Bible. Bye.
Matt Pat is gone. We can talk shit.
Oh god, Matt Pat's finally gone. Thank God.
No, but
Woo. Is Jacob streaming today on Dick Planet, or is that happening like next week?
I don't know.
His new schedule.
Oh, he should have plugged that before he left.
He should have.
You should, Jacob.
We-
I mean,
we wanna
Ashley,
do-
can you fucking surprise bomb Jacob? Can you put his Twitter on screen so everybody follow it?
Oh yeah, everybody, go fucking follow Jacob.
We're just gonna surprise bomb him because the boy, guys, look, okay, we make a lot of jokes because Jacob's our friend and also voices in the show. That man is genuinely, and I mean this, one of the most humble, kind, talented people in the world who does not get the recognition, and that's what we're hoping for. Because, like I said, Griff's my favorite character in our show, and I'm hoping he gets the recognition in this show because this man deserves it. He is so underrated, and he deserves the recognition.
And he works his fucking ass off.
He
He's
does. He
like-
works 2 jobs and does content and voice acting stuff, and he has a kid now.
Mhm,
So,
he's
like,
a dad. He has 2 jobs. He makes tons of fucking content online. Like, he is incredibly hardworking, incredibly humble, extremely kind, and just one of the coolest people that I've ever been lucky enough to meet. So, like, please, everyone, go follow him.
I will call him out though. When I called him to offer him the role for Griff, he did cry.
Yeah, it was very sweet.
Aww.
He was also cooking, so he told me like he cut himself and he was cooking because he was crying.
I need to post the video of when I told Jonah that he was cast because
that was really cute too.
I told Jonah that he was cast while he was live streaming, that which I did on purpose. And he was like, oh my god! He started like screaming. He's like, hold on, I have to pee, and then he had to take a piss, and then the entire chat was asking like, wait, what happened? And me and Jonah had to be like, you'll have to see, you'll have to wait. I have that on video, and I need to post it sometime because it's very cute and wholesome.
You and I were in a call when we did that, and we
I
both
know.
watched him just scream.
It was very sweet. Big
But yeah,
wholesome.
I think it's 5:30 now. I guess we should start winding it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish up Quinn's mouth, and then we'll do the fan art feature, and then we will end for today.
So if you guys have any last questions for the day about anything, I think what we could talk about, actually, since it's just you, me, and Michael, if we want to talk a little bit more about the plans for the future of the show with Patreon and everything.
I mean, yeah, like what exactly about that do you want to like talk about?
I mean, we've plugged the Patreon enough times, but
yeah,
mainly kind of because we were talking about so through it, one thing, because like I said, as little as $1, we are going to be every month giving updates to the production as much as we can, and we are going to also publicly, to people who don't donate to us, we are going to give updates, obviously, because we don't.
Yeah, like even if you aren't a patron, like we are going to do public updates as well. Like we don't want to keep it under lock and key. Like, you have to give us money to see the no, we don't want to be that way.
The absolute truth is that we want to make this show the best it can be, and the benefit, because we're always going to keep this show independent. It's just Ashley and I making it with everybody else, not by a production company, not on a network, just for free on YouTube. But the caveat of that is that it's expensive. Mm-hmm. And we try to make a lot of money, and we try to, mostly Ashley, puts up as much as we can on our own. But the truth is, if we want to make this a full series and people like it, we can't do it on our own, because we can't do that to our team. So, stuff like Patreon, in the future, Kickstarter, possibly, streams like that. We more than appreciate, genuinely, everybody who donates to us, because 100% of it really does go back into making the show. And for those of you who have seen the work in progress clip on Patreon already, then you kind of know. Or if you were at Anime Matsuri and you saw the short in its entirety of the storyboards and stuff, you know that we're trying to make this as good as we can, because we want to make a good show for you guys. So,
and also, just because I can hear the conspiracy theories already, we're not holding our team's work hostage or anything, by the way. Like, everything that the team has created already, we pay them for the moment it's done. So, yes, and they aren't waiting for some, big donation from somebody for us to be able to pay them. Like, we're paying everybody as the work is being completed.
And also, like I said earlier, to reiterate, it's a very much a back and forth thing where we want to show you guys as much as possible to get you excited about the story and these characters and this show, but we also don't want to spoil a bunch so you have nothing to look forward to. So we're trying to toe our line to give you as much as you can have without ruining it for you, because too much of a good thing isn't very good.
That's a very delicate line to walk. Dave and I have a lot of debates back and forth on like what we should share, like so we can, you know, give people content but also not like ruin things.
We've been trying to do a thing where every Friday, Farfetch Friday, we've been calling it on Twitter, we've been trying to put something random out there, whether it be like a design or a character thing or like a shit post or like just something every week to give you guys. I feel like my head feels like I've been going around in circles with this.
You're fine.
I don't know, man. It's very weird because like, the truth is that like, this show, when you're trying to do a thing, you know, like a lot of other shows, like where we want to put it out for free, like, and have the full creative vision, but we don't unfortunately have the funds that some other creators and obviously television people have yet. Now, if this thing, and you can't bank on this obviously, but if this thing were to take off and it paid for itself, that's the dream. The dream is that this show pays for itself, you know, but we're kind of a long ways off from that, because I really do think that this 8-minute pre-pilot is going to sell it. I really do. I have a lot of faith in it, except for like 3:00 in the morning at night when I have anxiety attacks. But besides that, I have a tremendous amount of faith in it.
But yeah, it's been incredibly fun to work on, and we appreciate everybody's support so far.
Yeah.
Again, this Quinn is so close to being done. Now I just have to do all of his body, which is like a complete other half of it. And I'm probably gonna do that off stream, because that's really complicated and fucking annoying.
And also, if you're somebody who is already like a patron, or you've donated to us, or anything, or you know what, if you've drawn fan art, even if you just follow the accounts and keep up with us and are excited for the show, we really do fucking appreciate it. We really appreciate you guys getting the word out about this show, because that's the big thing, is that at the end of the day, we can make this the best thing possible, but if nobody watches it, then, well, it is what it is. So you guys helping get the word out is really appreciative.
Yeah. We super, even just talking about this show, like, does so much to help us out. And again, I apologize that we keep shilling. We'll stop.
We're gonna stop.
But here is the Patreon again. But we just want to make it clear that like we're doing our best, and we appreciate you guys believing in us.
You can ask Ashley. I fucking hate shilling. I make fun of selling out shit all the time. I literally retweeted a tweet I made a year ago today that said "just sold out to the big corporation" as a joke. It's just that sometimes you have to do what you have to do to get something made, without sacrificing your integrity. This is the only one short. This is, like I said, it's weird to even call it a short. This 8-minute, it's basically episode 0.5 short, and then we're going right into the first full 20-minute episode.
Someone earlier said, "Why don't you call it a mini-sode?"
Oh, that's a cute idea.
That's actually a good idea.
A little mini.
That's a good idea. I like that. We also just calling it a medium has been funny. It's been like an inside joke.
A medium. How many shorts do you want to make, and how long do you want to work on this? Asks Linnell.
Well, that's what I just answered.
Okay, yeah. So we want to work on this until it's done, basically. Like, it depends on if it can fund itself, which, you know, is up to you guys. Not to, like, put pressure on you guys or anything, but, like, if people like it and want to support it, we'll keep making it. But we're if, you know, people are interested in it and want to support it, we'll probably be working on this for the next few years.
I mean, because we have,
and by that I mean we'll be putting out episodes for the next few years.
We have a story we want to tell with this show.
Mm-hmm. We've plotted out the story for the entire show already.
Yeah. Now that doesn't mean the whole show's written. Don't think that means
we
that,
just
that means
have
we
the overarching story in our.
I don't have 60 scripts sitting on my desk, but we do have a 40-page Google document of figuring out the entire show and 2 sides of a whiteboard fully filled up, if that says anything.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of plans and we've got a lot of hope, and so far the response has been really, really good.
How many? I just answered your question. But how many shorts do you want to make? This is the one short, and then we're gonna make full episodes. So 1.
I think they're asking how many episodes do we want to make.
Oh, episodes we want to make. That's mainly depends on how long we want the seasons to be.
Yeah, and so we'll have to see on that one. I have a number in mind for how many episodes we're probably gonna make, but that could drastically change.
And here's the thing: some of the episodes are, like I said, there is a narrative story for this show with the characters, but some of the episodes will be kind of more like one-off, just adventure episodes, to kind of tie in. But there is a story that we want to tell with a beginning and end. So this is not a thing that will just go on forever. Once we're done telling the story, the show's done.
Mm-hmm. We're not gonna artificially extend it forever.
We're not gonna Simpsons this.
No. Once it is done, we will be done. And if the schedule works out the way we want it to, we'll probably be making this show for the next 3-4 years.
Oh
so, yeah.
God, that's
I know, right? That's terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Farfetch will probably wrap okay, people are gonna quote me on this. Fucking. And this isn't an actual number, but imagine Farfetched ending in 2028 or some shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't set yourself up for anything because people will take it out of context.
And that is fucking a number that I'm pulling out of my ass that isn't canon. If I see it on the wiki, I'm gonna smack somebody around a little bit. Now people are just gonna put it on the wiki out of spite. Whatever, I don't care.
Dead Ninja Bear, I'm doing okay. I'm just letting them talk.
There are a handful of episodes we know already that we want to do. Some of them, the concepts for them have made us laugh out loud with just how, they tie into things, but kind of how ridiculous they are, which is fun. The show's called Farfetched, so the more ridiculous things are, the more we can get away with.
Also, Toy Box Games, thank you so much for the bits.
Thank you, Toy Box.
But yeah, that reminds me again, everybody who's given bits and sub during the stream, thank you so much. We kind of were a little lax with reading donations and stuff this time. I apologize. We'll be better next time. But everybody who's donated, thank you so much. Why?
Really?
No. Oh, I thought you said really.
No, I said will we?
No, we probably won't. We're bad at everything. But yeah, alright, let me grab all of the art for the fan art feature.
Fan art feature.
Fart feature.
Dude, I love farting.
Oh, where is it? No, wrong thing. Okay.
Do you guys talk to Ed Bosco?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in a while, but Ashley
whenever
does.
he decides to crawl out of his hole.
I've talked to Ed.
I don't talk to Ed. Ed doesn't talk to me.
I guess, okay.
They
I am the only person who talks to Ed.
Yeah.
I like Ed. We just don't really talk.
Ed's a cool guy. We just don't talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed doesn't even follow me on Twitter.
Do you ever have those friends where you are really good friends and you like each other a lot, but you don't really talk to each other much?
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things. All right, let me pull up Farfetch fan art. I need to stop calling it that. We're gonna attract an interesting audience. All right. how often will you guys stream? I love your content. This is like the old school Honeycast. We want to stream as often as possible. The problem is I suffer from chronic pain, 2 different forms of chronic pain. So sometimes one's acting up, sometimes the other's acting up, and fucking sometimes both like to act up at the same time. It's really cool. I like it a lot. But yeah, it's kind of just dictated on when I can make time and when I'm feeling okay enough to stream. So we're aiming to do them at least a couple times a week. We'll see how that goes, though. I would love to have like a set schedule, but again, that's really hard to do.
Also, there are days where we just have a lot of work to do for the actual show. We don't have time to stream. We have to get the actual work done. So, that's a big thing. So we can't really afford to stream all the time because we got to get the actual work done.
Yeah, I'm making my own cartoon and working on 2 other TV shows, so...
How did you guys come up with the name Sesamoid? That was me because I find it really funny to name things after weird bones. And we saw the word sesamoid in the title of Weird Bones in the Body, and it made me laugh for like 20 minutes. And Ashley let me do it. That's the story.
That's usually how a lot of these things go.
Uh-huh.
It's just Dave laughs really hard and goes, "Please, can we do this?" And I go, fine.
The funniest thing is that with Sesamoid, if you look it up on Twitter, you'll either get stuff about our show or you'll get like X-rays of like horse feet or like toes. Will this show be similar to something like Owl House or Gravity Falls? I mean, those are both shows we really like. So, I mean, there's the whole supernatural element, so that, I guess that kind of crossovers with that. But, so yeah, there might be like some tonal similarities, but not the same thing.
Yeah, they'll be similar, but not really.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Still pulling up.
Yeah.
The fan
like I said before,
art.
this show is definitely like 13 plus. There's some gore, there's some minor cursing, nothing sexual. So it's definitely like a PG-13 kind of thing.
There's no smut? Why would
Nope.
I watch it?
Sorry.
Listen, I'm only in it for the smut.
Long awkward silence.
Yeah,
it is awkward, Ashley. I was given a false impression of this show.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's always weird to me where it's like, and I get it. It's drawing fan art. Like people always draw like sexy Quinn and stuff, and it's like there's not really any sexual stuff in this show.
Not even a little bit.
I mean, I get it. Quinn's a sexy man. Don't get me wrong. So feel free to draw him like that. But
I think people's biggest disappointment is going to be realizing that Quinn isn't a flirt like at all.
Yeah, like I and this is just natural because, like I said, I'm working on this. Ashley's working on this. For a while, there were a lot of people thinking like Quinn would be like an angel dust type, and they're not at all similar character-wise. So you guys can kind of get that out of your head.
I'm sorry, the hot goth boy isn't Big Flirt.
Yeah. He's like we said, Quinn's personality is closer to that of Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy.
He's like a more hot, suave Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy or Grunkle Stan.
Quinn isn't an asshole. Quinn is just
Quinn is absolutely an asshole.
Well, I mean, he's more like he's very self-obsessed, and he doesn't think about others before himself.
He's not actively malicious.
If Quinn is like Eddie, can we get fucking J. Michael Tatum to say for a quarter is Quinn?
I really want to get J. Michael to say as Quinn, I'm one hell of a drummer. For all the Black Butler fans out there.
I want him to say jawbreakers.
What's the name of the red-haired character in Black Butler that like is very feminine, like
Grell?
Grell. I just found out
also
that
shut up, Dave.
I just found out that Grell's voice actor literally never did any other anime, just did that and then moved straight to Broadway. Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, good for them. That's fucking awesome, but I was about to say, like, damn, that's sad. I would love to see them
never did any
in
other
more
anime besides Black Butler. They moved on right to Broadway.
All right, guys, it is time for fan art feature.
Yay!
You did YouTube? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, did they? That's fucking cool. All right, first up, we've got Haley Ann Arthur saying it was supposed to be a quick it was supposed to be a quick sketch. Ah, God, I can't speak today. Fucking bear with me, chat. I apologize. Love this Warren drawing. I don't know if he's annoyed or angry or maybe both. By the way, Dave Capital's prayer candle is looking so good. Oh, this turned out awesome.
I'm excited to receive it.
That looks great. I love Ranch peeking out.
I love that so much. It's so fucking good. Excellent job. And then
Thank you, Haley.
Next up, we've got here are some realistic art versions of Dave Capdeville Kovacs and Ashley. Am I crying? Is that what's happening?
No, you're bleeding out the eye.
I look so sad, but I love this Michael.
It's a creepypasta.
I love this drawing of Michael with his big eyes. It's so cute.
Let's
and
be
then
real.
Just Dave.
Ashley's always crying. Let's be real.
Hey, I am not. Why would you say that?
Why do you sound like you have tears in your eyes right now?
I don't.
You little baby man.
I don't. I've never cried in my life. You're also mean to me.
Because someone says Dave looks like he's high as fuck. Dude, I wish.
Next up, we've got MySpace Quinn, which is fucking amazing. This is so perfect.
Oh my god. Wait, go to the MySpace page.
That looks really good.
XD.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
Oh, that is perfect.
That's dope.
It's
the
so
page.
perfect. Lead drummer of Sesamoids. Oh, Ashley
hashtag Grilk.
Oh, God.
Did they even have hashtags back then, though? They didn't. I don't think.
I don't know if they did.
Hashtags are timeless. It's fine.
Yeah, this is fucking absolutely perfect. Thank you so much, Abnormal Victoria.
Thank you, Abnormal.
Thank you, Abnormal. And next up, we've got Leonardo saying it's just me when I think of you two working on Farfetch, so I think of Hanna-Barbera at MGM making the Tom and Jerry's, and that's both of you in place of Bill and Joe.
That's really
this
cute.
is really
That's very
cute.
sweet.
This is so wholesome. I love
God,
this.
it's so much less fighting than in the office.
We're not at each other's throats.
Aw, this is adorable.
This is so wholesome.
This makes me want to be like nice to you.
Please. I just want somebody
If
to
only
be
it
nice
were
to
that
me.
nice. It's never that nice.
Actually, remember the time I got fucking we couldn't decide on a story beat and I threw a bag of bread across the room?
Yes. Oh God. Whenever Dave and I have a fucking we cannot disagree. Usually Dave and I can come to a compromise pretty easily on most things. But there are just things that I have a very hard opinion on and Dave has a very hard opinion on and neither of us will fucking budge. And so we'll have to go, Jacob, Michael, come in here. We need other opinions. And then what'll be even worse is Jacob will agree with one of us and then Michael will agree with the other. So it's still a fucking tie. And then I pay for the show, so I get to make the final decision. Fuck all of you. No, I would never do that, but it's very funny. Fun times at the office, yes. A stalemate. Yeah, every now and again we have a creative decision that we just come to a stalemate on. It's always the worst. But it works out in the end.
Are we not going to tell about how Bone Daddy Dave was wearing a dress in the planning panel? Who says I wouldn't wear a dress? I'd do it.
Yeah, fucking why wouldn't he?
I'd be hot, dude.
Clothing has no gender. Fuck.
Except for gloves. Those are specifically for Eskimos.
Fuck gender norms.
Dude, I would wear a dress.
Michelle Goff says, art for the stream. Who is the cutest? There's only one way to find out. Oh, this is very cute. Okay, I have to admit, one of my sins. I have not watched the Owl House yet.
I have. I plugged it on Twitter yesterday. The other day. Is a wonderful show because I'm caught up.
I need to watch the Owl House.
It's not. I very much approve of Lumity. It's very sweet.
I still haven't finished season 2 of Beastars.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. Womp womp.
It's so weird how like I've watched Beastars and it's even though I love it, it's way more of a you thing and I've seen it. That's really strange.
What? We've seen Beastars season 1.
No, I'm talking about Owl House for Ashley.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, fucking. I don't know why I haven't watched it. I just haven't had like the chance. But it's like right up my alley. Like it's a perfect fucking show for me. I know I'm always way behind on this shit. Like fucking, I missed Madoka Magica by like years because I just like never had the chance to watch it. And I was like, oh, I fucking love this. Why didn't I see this when it was coming out? Like, I'm always behind the times.
Dude, there are so many things that, like, we've told each other that we're gonna make each other watch. Like, you guys want to show me a bunch of, like, more anime stuff, and I want to show you, like, Twin Peaks and Ash vs. Evil Dead. And then we're like, oh, we'll do that eventually, and we never do.
And it never happens!
So, yeah.
Fucking, alright, next up, we've got Billy Bloodborne with a fucking Ned Flanders fucking Warren? It's my first time drawing Warren from Farfetch So, and it had to be this. It turned into Honeycast livestream with Jonah saying howdily doodly, so I had to draw this. Sorry, not sorry. This is fucking amazing. I love it.
Warren Flanders, I approve.
And then I'm so sorry, Ashley. Genuine question though. I've bought Toon Boom and hoping to soon make my own animations. What equipment do you use, or what equipment do you recommend for drawing? I tried using Wacom's at uni and struggled. Haha, thanks. By the way, hi, Jonah. Well, sadly, Jonah's not here right now. I apologize.
I'll tell him hi for you.
But, so the only thing I've ever used is Wacom's. I would buy a cheaper, Wacom, like, Intuos tablet. Like, not one of the screen tablets, one of the, just flat tablets. And try it out and see how you like it. Or if you have the money for it, go for one of the really small Cintiqs, like the 13-inch Cintiq, and try that out. Alternatively, oh no, wait, no, you said you wanted it for Toon Boom. Yeah, I would recommend either one of the flat drawing tablets or, like, a really small, Cintiq. So, yeah, it's... I know there are others out there that you could go with, like Huion or XP Pen, and I know a lot of people online have been saying they're great. I do not know a single person personally that has had a good experience with either. Huions tend to have a lot of issues with breaking really quickly after you buy them, because since they're so much cheaper than Wacom's, you get what you pay for, basically. Everybody I know that's owned one has had a really bad experience with Huion tablets, and XP Pen tablets have a lot of software issues because they don't have, I forget what it's called, but the window pen thing, like, built into their software or whatever, so XP Pen tablets and shit will often not work with certain software, so I wouldn't recommend XP Pen, like, at all. So it kind of depends on what you want to take a risk on. Some people have had good experience with Huions, so if you want to buy a really small, cheap one to try it out, go for it, but I have personally had a lot of really good experiences with my Wacoms being very reliable and always, like, working when I need them to. Do not get a Wacom, fucking, what is it called? The all-in-one Wacom? The Wacom that's basically a computer and a Cintiq combined into one. The batteries on those expand and it breaks the screen. Like, everybody I know who's ever had one of those, they break. So do not get those. But if you want, yeah, get a nice, cheap, flat tablet from Wacom or a really small, cheap Cintiq to try that out. And if you can, I know Wacom does shows at, like, conventions and stuff. You could try one out there. But yeah, I wish you the best. It's a horrible, super expensive upfront cost, and it sucks because you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. But that's my best advice. I started with a Wacom bamboo tablet, and I never looked back. One thing to keep in mind, though, that has been an issue is Wacom has some really shady warranty policies, so definitely be sure to read into that so you know what you're getting yourself into. But yeah, I wish you the best of luck, and I'm sorry for this super, super long, fucking explanation.
Remind me to never question your knowledge about fucking drawing tablets.
I'm sorry,
Holy shit.
this is what I know!
That's impressive, honestly.
This is my field.
That's like what you just did is like whenever I go off about like shitty 80s horror movies for an hour, where I sit back and like just let her go.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, fucking Yindad, the mobile studio, that's what it is. Never ever fucking buy a mobile studio from Wacom. They're horrible. They all break. They have bad software issues. They have hardware issues. I'm pretty sure they have software issues. Everyone I know, theirs is broken. I think I know like 4 or 5 different people. Theirs just break, and Wacom likes to be a huge pain in the ass about getting it fixed. So don't get one. They're really bad. Cintiqs though are great. And one more thing. If I didn't know this, and nobody ever talks about it, but if you own a Cintiq, do not have it turned on when you're not using it. Only have your Cintiq on while you're using it. Otherwise, turn that screen off because the backlight in Cintiqs die very quickly if you just leave it on for really long periods of time.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, do not leave your Cintiq on for long periods of time. The backlight will die. The best way to make sure your Cintiq lasts a long time is only have it on when you're using it. So anyway,
well,
yes,
there you go.
That's my advice.
There you go, folks. That should help you out for sure. Also, Ashley, when we're done with the stream, we should raid Dick Planet because I just went live.
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Next up, we've got Wendy Dominiquez saying, "I hope you like this art I made. Aw, this is so good. I love it.
That is very cute.
Rue and Quinn singing together. I don't know if Quinn's ever gonna sing. That doesn't mean that he won't ever sing.
Can Jay Michael sing?
I don't know. Actually, I've never looked into that.
He just updated his Twitter icon with a very good-looking haircut. I will.
Oh
say.
hell yeah! Fucking yeah. I don't know if Quinn ever would sing, but I would love to see Quinn and Rue singing together at some point. Rue's voice actress, Nola, has a fucking amazing singing voice. You guys should all check her out.
We do have a plan for Griff and Rue to sing at some point together.
Yeah, we're planning a duet with them right now, and it's very cute. Or it's going to be very cute, I should say.
But it is still dope, regardless.
Yes. So next up we've got Cloud Gazer saying, so turning into the stream Ashley does me massive amounts of inspiration to doodle and all that. Aw, this is very sweet. Thank you. I love it. Is that Honey Bun dressed up as Rue? That's very cute. I think it is. Oh, I love that.
I think it is. Also, I love the meme of fucking Quinn as the goose with the I think it will cause problems.
I fucking love that image. It's so perfect.
And when you're fixing the ice cream truck and Quinn isn't annoying you.
You know what? Quinn might actually be a swan. Now I'm stuck between fox and swan. No,
he's a goose. He's a goose.
Well, but he's like very beautiful and elegant. Like,
not goose.
Swans are just pretty geese.
Ashley, listen, it's like the argument of like monkey is funnier than ape, goose is funnier than swan, you know? Like
no, Quinn's a fox. I'm holding steady. That's Quinn's persona. He's a fox. Next up we've got Ethan saying, I did a drawing of Quinn. I really loved making it, and I'm really happy with it. I hope everyone loves it. Aw, this turned out super nice. Thank you so much. And then next up we've got Unworldly Platypus that just did a really cute drawing of Warren.
That's a good username.
Unworldly Platypus, yeah, it is.
That's a good username.
And then last but not least, we've got Abnormal Victoria making an animation based on the last stream we did of fucking Griff throwing a drumstick at Quinn's face.
Phew.
This is so perfect.
It just cuts to the Walmart image.
Yeah. I love it so much. Thank you, Abnormal Victoria.
That's
this is
so good.
So fucking funny. and
Dude,
perfectly in character.
Born on Saturday. If you cosplay Rue for Comic-Con, please take pictures.
Oh, that would be amazing. I would love that.
If you guys, straight up, if you guys cosplay any of the Farfetch'd characters for Comic-Con or Halloween or anything, especially if you do Halloween costumes, because I'm all about that shit, send it to us.
Yeah,
we want to see
absolutely love to see it. But yeah, that is all of the fan art. And yeah, everybody who's donated and supported us and is part of the Patreon now, just thank you. Thank you so much. You guys
thank you, guys.
You guys are all amazing. And thank you, of course, for joining in and chatting and watching all this craziness with the team. But yeah, we appreciate you guys, and we will be back again soon. So yeah.
Remember that to buckle your seatbelt before you cross the street. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
Oh no, wait, we gotta raid Dick Planet. Fuck.
Yeah,
raid
Dick Planet.
Nope, we're not leaving yet. Fuck you guys. Stay right here. We gotta raid Jacob.
Everybody stay right here. We're raiding Jacob Griff at Dick Planet. Stay right fucking here.
All right, hold on. How do I do a fucking raid?
/raid.
Oh my god, 500.
Why do you not have your like creators fucking thing up whenever you use Twitch?
Cause I'm
your creator dashboard.
Guys, do me a favor. Whenever you guys get into raid Jacob, everybody just type in monkey.
Monkey. Also, Jacob's wearing his Honeycast hoodie. That's so sweet.
Aw.
Ashley, if it helps, go to your creator dashboard and you can just click raid channel and you can select the channel to raid.
All right, we are raiding.
Have fun, guys.
Jacob. All right, start raid. All right, everybody. Again, thank you so much for joining the stream, and go give Jacob all of your love. He is one of the best boys.
Don't forget to breathe or you'll die. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
All right.